Welcome back to the Low Budget LCS. It's Tuesday, and we are here with an incredible series, Farm to Table, for you. My name is LaChance, and I am joined tonight by one of my favorites. It's Bigfoot.
Hello.
We are gonna get into it in a minute here. We've got some fantastic teams for you. A lot to talk about. It's Big Farma versus the Midwest Scrubs. A tale as old as time. Will CST be the best time zone by the end of tonight? Or indeed, will the price of CS skyrocket? We've already had a lot of friendly banter back and forth from the teams in the lobby chat, and I'm excited to see them do some talking with their fists, keyboards. I don't know how that translates to esports.
I hit my keyboard with my fists when I play.
Yeah, full ass punching it all the time.
I don't win a lot, but I have very low blood pressure.
Yeah. You don't win a lot, but you also spend a lot of money on keyboards. So the keyboard industry really wins.
You're supposed to, though.
Absolutely.
Big keyboard.
Now,
do you think? Oh, go ahead.
This is, of course, our first. This is my first stream and Bigfoot's first stream of season 13 of the Low Budget LCS. If you're tuning in for the first time, we are an amateur esports league, and you are about to witness a best of 3 game of League of Legends, starting off with the draft phase, which is what we're getting into right now. Bigfoot, do you have the draft link? Would you like me to send that to you?
So now here's the really fun thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But here's the other really fun thing. I don't want you to send it to me.
Perfect. Well, this is good because
whole time.
I'm doing play-by-play and you're doing color commentary, so you don't need. This is sort of like an extension of your skills to show how good you are at colors.
Right.
Like, you don't even need to know what champion they're picking.
And I'll tell you ahead of time. If I were either one of these teams, I would, over the course of this pick ban, I would ban 5 champions. I would pick 5. I would make sure that each team has 1 that goes into the top lane, 1 that goes in the jungle, 1 that goes mid, and then 2 that go to the bot lane. But one of them should be the primary carry in the bot lane, and the other one should take a supportive role and mostly just sort of help out and roam around and do vision. And if I were both of those teams, that would be what I intended to do in draft today. And we have a lot of fun and games on set, but I would really like you to send me a link to the draft.
I was about to say, this guy's on fire. He doesn't need to know anything. But yes, no, I will send that to you right now. I'll send it to you, and then I'll give a thank you, a shout out. Well, I'm going to send it to you on Discord.
I have every possible way for you to send it to me open. I have Microsoft Instant Messenger ready.
Good.
I have both email addresses, my work one, which I don't even think you know, and my personal one, which you probably don't know off the top of your head.
Not off the top of my head, but I could find it. It's in our messages somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, it's around. All right, I have it.
Excellent.
We're chilling. First pick Misfortune. I'm into it. I like it. I love Misfortune. I'm a huge fan.
Misfortune's great, and I just saw, and by the way, this is exactly the level of expertise that I have, so fucking buckle up for this. I just saw a video that Doublelift put out where he was Misfortune's really good. So based off of that, I think Misfortune is a fucking great pick right here. Sure. Locking it in.
Yeah. And that is a perfectly reasonable assumption to make. Doublelift being a person who probably knows a lot about this. Boy, would it be funny if that was just a joke video for other ADCs to play Misfortune, and he's just like cleaning up on the counter pick up and down the ladder.
I would fall for it immediately.
You being someone who matches up quite often with Doublelift.
Oh, I'm in Doublelift lobbies all the time.
Yeah, so I like Misfortune. Amumu Braum is a solid pick. I like the Amumu a lot. I think Amumu is... He's not the sexiest jungler, like he doesn't, it's not like super, but it's so strong and consistent, and it does a lot of things that the teams need. It does a decent amount of damage, a ton of CC, it's engaged, it's ganking, its farming's okay, so I like that. I'm not 100% sold on the Braum, just because it could be good, but it's hard to blind pick Braum when you don't know what the full lane is going to be, which you see as Big Pharma picks Zyra, which is pretty good in the Braum.
Here's the thing. I like the Braum into the Misfortune, right? That shield goes up. Yes. He stops the ult. And narratively, I really like that Braum will be protecting a small child a Moo, right? This sort of plays into the lore as well.
Yeah.
And that probably doesn't give many stats, but I think it should.
He's mostly going to be protecting a sort of sociopathic,
a horrifying, dare I say,
who
serial
just wants
killer?
to shoot and blow stuff up.
Yeah, Jinx has killed a lot of people, right?
So I
Not a
think
serial
there's
killer.
probably a distinction between a mass murderer and a serial killer, right? Like a serial killer is very intentional about what they do, and Jinx is just blowing people up.
And Bigfoot, I think we should pivot and we should spend the rest of the time talking about that dark subject and really get to the bottom of that instead of casting these. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let's save that for another stream. We'll finish. Okay. We'll finish it this time. We'll go live another time. We'll sure. Find the distinction between those
whatever
two.
You say.
And let me really quickly, Professor Live, first time chatter, they say, let's hear it for competitive spirit woo. Let's hear it for you, Professor Live, swinging in with such a good attitude. So happy to have you here. Little Robot Man, thank you so much. LeChance Licks Toes, always fun to see old faces here. Of course. We got Full Metal, Tommy Salami 449. Of course, Tommy, we're so psyched to see you here. Rainbow Waffle 911. Chiwoofu. Oh, it's Chiffy Uwu. Let's go. Hell yeah. Welcome to the stream, folks. All right, so we're in this second ban phase. The Volley's gone, the Camille's gone. What do you think of this?
Well, first of all, I didn't say anything about the Udyr pick. I like the Udyr pick. Udyr is one of my. I'm like an OG Udyr fan. I thought the rework was done really well. I think based on balancing and tuning, sometimes he's not picked, but I think the kit is really good, and in certain comps it can be really, really effective, especially if there's another frontliner that sort of pairs with him. So I'm curious to see how Big Pharma rounds out their last two. It looks like that Volley and Camille are targeted top bans. Makes sense. They're probably going to give their top laner, based on those two bans, counter pick. So I would guess the Swain is mid, but they could flex it. There's a chance that they have the best of both worlds, which is they're giving their top laner counter pick, and they've grabbed the Swain as an option for them to choose from should they want it, based on the matchup they see. So I like that pick. Delicious. It offers a lot of flexibility. We see Lissandra, which is almost certainly going to be their mid laner, and then they're probably just debating on their top laner, thinking about, and this is where they kind of get into a trap, right? Do I want to pick something that's good into Swain? Do I want to pick something that's sort of solid all around? Swain is a top laner that can sort of bully traditional top picks, it being a caster, it being kind of ranged. So this is a sort of moment of truth for Big Pharma to decide how they're feeling about top lane, and they're running out of time a little bit. They're gonna pick Ornn. Ornn, very solid, always
makes
good,
so much
totally
sense.
fine. I think combos pretty decently with the Udyr. Lissandra also combos pretty well with the Udyr, so I like the end of that draft. Curious to see if Midwest Scrubs grabs a top laner or a mid laner here. They do have counter in either solo lane if that Swain is in fact a flex pick. They seem to just be debating. I think they're probably going to flex the Swain mid and grab a top laner here because their front line is a little...
My God.
So they did keep the Swain mid, but did not grab a front laner. They have grabbed Teemo.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
So you are actually more qualified to talk about this top lane matchup than I am. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about Teemo into Udyr.
100%. Well, first of all, if there's one thing I know about, first of all, listen, Acompt already said they're here to make serious schmeckles. Folks, the casino is going to go live right now. We see the compositions. We're going to keep on this screen for a minute or two while they draft on the other, so you can bet your hard-earned schmeckles. And hey, folks, come on, live a little. Start throwing out those... So
let me... Sorry to cut you off, but Comp says this is a season to make serious schmeckles, which to me means a couple of things. One, what this means to me, I'm reading between the lines here, it seems like you have tried and failed to do so in previous seasons. And you also, and I'm getting into what Les Force is asking for, thank you so much, it also seems like you are setting a goal for yourself. You have decided, and I commend you for this, you have said, this is the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to make serious schmeckles, and I am serious about making that happen. So, to make sure that you're able to achieve that goal and to not fall into perhaps some of the traps you've fallen into in the past, let me give you a free sample of the first installment of my 12 series course on how to make schmeckles, $4.99. That's dollars, not $4.99. $499 for the 12 installment course. The most important fundamental thing you're going to want to do to make Schmeckles, and I want to make sure you're listening, is you want to spend all of them all at once every single time you bet. And there's a very simple reason why you should do that, and it's because it will yield you the most in return when, not if, when you are right.
He does this every season. It's not.
So I just can't emphasize this enough. And I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna put all of my
and how much is all?
Schmeckles. Well, I don't know how much because now it says 0. So there's really no way to know how much all of it was, but I know that I'm now at 0.
All right. Well, this has been Bigfoot. I spend time with this gentleman outside of this league, and I never hear him quite so passionate talking about anything as he is when he's encouraging people to spend all of their hard-earned channel points. And you guys work hard for that because you spend your time to get those channel points. As we all know, time is money, and money is power, and power is knowledge. So it's your intellect that you're betting on this. So we know how important it is here. What's up, him? And Vader, I saw your caster compliment. Don't worry, we're gonna get to it. Passionate addiction, of course. They're neighbors. We've all seen what is it? Inside Out? What's the movie about the emotions that are personified? Is it Inside Out? Bigfoot, are you eating ramen right now? Bigfoot is eating dinner, by the way, as he does this. All right, well, I hope the stream hasn't crashed and he is actually there. I will... Hold on, can I go over here? Yeah, easy peasy. Okay.
Another friend.
Chifuwu! Thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low-budget LCS and subbing with your Prime. Does your generosity know no bounds? Clearly it doesn't. Chifuwu, thank you so much. I'm certain that's not how you envision people saying your name, but I did my very best. And while we're here, let's thank some other people. 25 minutes ago, Thask401. Thank you. You were an investor. 401k? Huh? Thask, investing in the low-budget LCS? I see what you've done there. Rainbow Waffle 911, saw you in chat earlier. Thank you for following us well. And of course, last but not least, Alpha Point 05. Alpha Point 05, thank you. Thank you once again for your time. Thank you for clicking that little follow button. We appreciate it so much. And a couple of more, folks. Sawyer sauce. That sounds delicious. I'm not sure what kind of food we drizzle Sawyer sauce on, but thank you for following us again, being an investor in the low budget LCS. And obviously, the albino cow subbing with Prime. Thank you so much. What a good name. I see the hearts in the chat. What's up, folks? Oh my god. First time, the albino cow, yo, first time playing in the LBLCS, playing in Financial League, super excited. Hell yeah, albino cow. We will have to get you on the stream soon. Hopefully we get to cast one of your games. This Bigfoot, wait, Bigfoot, are you back? Are you? Oh wait, he texted me. Oh, I disconnected from Discord? Can you guys hear me? Oh shit, I disconnected from Discord. Oh shit.
You disconnected a long time ago.
Oh my god. Oh, but I'm here. Again.
Yeah, everyone can hear you the whole time because you're streaming into your microphone.
Don't you dare explain basic.
No one can hear me.
Basic technology.
And we've been talking about it in chat for a while, and I DM'd you, and I texted you.
I see your text now. You should have FaceTimed me for sure. Let's just have that be the thing that we do next time. Yeah, that's fair. My bad, y'all. Actually, no, not my bad. I had nothing to do with that. I hope that doesn't happen during the game, but we'll see.
Well, I'll FaceTime you if it happens again.
Good. We'll do the rest of the cast on FaceTime. Hey, let me tell you this. First of all, wait, I gotta keep saying these names as people follow. The newest investor in the low budget LCS is the Zanny Granny. Who, like, what a hang the Zanny Granny must be. Oh,
Doing or selling, you think?
I don't know.
A little bit of both.
Who can listen? Who can say? Who can say? And David Wabi, thank you so much. Subbing for 2 months now. David, thank you so much. David, we weren't even doing anything a month ago. So thank you for subbing to us then. When, you know, really, I don't even think anything was going on. But
Draft show.
the draft show. Fuck yeah, David. Thank you so much. A comp says, all right, there was a great misunderstanding earlier today. A comp said, these are the best air traffic controllers I've ever met. In the announcement message for today's game, I said that we were air traffic controllers because I pick a random occupation because we are. And because we are, and we're being horribly negligent to air traffic right now.
I just checked the schedule. You're on shift right now. I'm on shift, but it's very simple.
Oh,
it's a very light day.
That's fair. I've heard that we're definitely not in short supply, and it's definitely not a super fucking important job, and also not difficult for sure. A comp is actually in air traffic control and got off shift, looked at their phone, and was like, "Why is LeChance shouting me out in this message?" Complete accident account, but that is super fucking cool. Vader subbing, gifting a tier 1 sub to Jen Kitty. Vader, your compliment, baby, right there. What a generous fella, gifting subs like that right away. Also, I like what you've been doing in the creative channels that not a lot of people can see, but I hope you post more of that stuff. I'm behind on switching everything, and I never talked about the stuff I was supposed to talk about. Let's switch it over right now.
Probably fine.
Let's see.
Oh, my objective timers are all screwy again.
Uh-oh. Hey, I should stream to you on Discord, huh?
Oh, that would be better, actually.
Okay. Guys, if it all looks bad, don't worry about it. We're going to fix it. Oh. Okay. We're okay. Computer's okay. The Zanny Granny, sub to the Prime. Thank you so much, Zanny Granny. We appreciate you and your incredible naming conventions. And we look forward to hanging out with you. Okay, I'm streaming for you on Discord.
I'm watching.
Perfect. This is easy. Now, we've got sort of a DMZ situation going on here. Lil Poink, Midwest Scrub, right across the way from each other. If either of them steps... Oh, that's such a sick orange skin. Bigfoot. And you can tell people this is how I am in real life as well. Let me answer the question you asked me 25 minutes ago.
Of course.
How the top lane Teemo versus Ornn is going to go. If I know anything about Big Pharma, it's that they have endless amounts of money, and they're going to use it to invest in their team with this Ornn, buying more expensive and more powerful items. But that's not till later. And how does the laning go here? I don't fucking know, but Teemo's a goddamn blast, and that poison's annoying as hell, and I mainly like him in the late game as a way to mine up objectives. And in coordinated team play like this, going the extra mile, making it a little bit more annoying for rotations, that can go a long way. Midwest Scrub, I hope I haven't caster cursed you and completely fucked up your whole laning experience, although it's very possible.
We might have a disconnect. Yeah.
100,000%.
But look at that. Look at that. I believe. Oh no. Yeah. He asked in chat if there was a disconnect. The game was paused. We're chilling.
This is easy. This is a great opportunity to talk about everything that's happened in the game in these 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and also to let the good folks at home know that we haven't cast in months, and so we're going to remember how to do it on the fly right now. We're doing it live. Bigfoot, tell me how this game's going to end based off these 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Well, it's going to end in one of two ways, good buddy. Either Big Pharma's going to win, or they're not.
Boom! Got him. Like that's how you phrased it. It's either Big Pharma's going to win or they're not. But the Midwest Scrubs aren't going to win?
The Midwest Scrubs can win as well, but they also might not.
Hey.
So, looking at the teams actually, they kind of both do somewhat similar things.
Sure.
Other than the top lane, they have two sort of frontliney junglers who want to use their abilities to sort of control fights. Amumu does a little bit better than Udyr, but Udyr can be a little bit more annoying to deal with. They have two sort of zone control, tanky-ish mid laners in Lissandra and Swain. They have two decently scaling ADCs, though Jinx does give a little bit of a scaling edge. And then they do have two wildly different support strategies. I think that if the game goes late,
sure,
I would favor Midwest Scrubs a little bit based on scaling and based on Brahm's ability to shut down the Misfortune to a degree.
Because she ults, he just ults on her.
Yes. Or he just puts a shield up and he just stands there.
Yeah. He's got two ways to say no thank you. Now,
in the early and mid game, I think that Big Pharma has a little bit of an advantage. As a jungler primarily, what I look at when I look at early game is how easy is it for me to come into a lane and gank that lane. And when I look at Ornn, I think that's pretty easy. When I look at Lissandra, I think post 6 is incredibly easy. When I look at Zyra, I go, it's pretty easy. So I think it's going to be up to Port to make some stuff happen in the early and mid game to try to get their laners snowballing, especially like if Misfortune starts to get rolling. The team fights are going to get kind of silly around objectives kind of early because she does pack quite a punch. But again, Jinx eventually will outscale. So I think if the game ends like around 30 minutes or earlier, I would probably guess that Big Pharma won. And if the game ended a little bit after that, I would probably guess that.
Okay, I'm writing that down. Earlier than 30 minutes. You think that's when Big Pharma will get that win? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, Bigfoot. We have all the time tonight to figure out how that's going to happen. But
I have
folks,
a hard out at 8:15.
Oh shit. Well, well then, hey man, I'm so happy. I'm so blessed to be able to cast with you for what I'm sure will be half of this game. Now, you're probably wondering, what are the rules and regulations of pauses in the low budget LCS?
I actually wasn't wondering because I know that, but I bet some people at chat were.
Well, the answer to that is, I don't 100% remember what they are, but they exist, and I believe they
Each
are...
team gets 15 minutes.
Fuck, dude. You had the answer the whole time.
I mean, I said I knew it.
That's true.
Unless this season has different rules. I have not been.
I don't think
briefed,
that's changed.
but I can't imagine that would change. Yeah.
Let's turn our eyes to the chat. Tree Milk 2 and Mind Game 12. We love you too. Well, I'm not sure what those messages were in reference to, but you're first-time chatters, and just want to acknowledge you and share that love that you so kindly threw our way. And also, G Variant has followed us, making them the newest investor in the low-budget LCS, and we are so happy to have you here. We look
Tell them
forward
what they
to...
get.
Well, I mean, listen, we'll be seeing you at those board meetings up in Vermont at the Denny's. However, you do have to go around back. Don't worry, though. Our buddy Todd, he's the manager at the Denny's. He'll let you in through the back door. We will be providing pancakes, of course. But, you know, we'll be leaning on you for a lot of advice in these board meetings, which, of course, now, as a majority shareholder, subbing with Prime, G Variant, we're going to get you a leather chair. It's going to be great. We'll technically be putting you at the head of the table, but that's only because the table is a round table. So everybody is at the head as well. Yes, Denny backdoor pancakes. I mean, that's just, does it get any better? The answer is no. The answer is no. Well, Buggle.
Well, this is an interesting Denny's conspiracy theory I'm seeing in the chat that I've never heard of.
Okay.
Does it really matter which Denny's? Everyone knows there is only one Denny's connected by multiple locations.
I love that. It's like that kind of tree where its root system just like goes for miles and miles. So too is it with the Denny's, that there are underground tunnels connecting Denny's, just across the country. And yeah, okay, so we're seeing actually no... Oh, wait, yes, true. No signal has no signal. They got in and immediately DC'd. Wait, that's so good. That's wow. That's incredible.
Wow.
How do we not see this coming?
Yeah. Why do we let this guy play?
Yeah, we this was an eventuality for sure. Bigfoot, of course, this is every caster's dream, being in what is looking we're nearing in on 10 minutes, which means we really have to reach into our...
By the way, these minutes do not count towards my prediction. I'd like to be clear that time was game time, not accumulated Earth time.
I will I will change the contract that I made with the genie that was centered around all of this. Don't worry.
Thank God. I know the guy you use. He's a good genie. He's a good genie.
He is a good genie. He's a good.
I use him for most of my genie stuff.
100%, absolutely, and you know.
Not all of it.
No. Well, it was a buddy of ours that recommended that genie to me, and once I had a good experience with them, I wanted to pass it along to you as well.
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. Eisenbach, coming in, the newest investor in the low budget LCS. Eisenbach, such a testament to your character that you looked in on our tiny little baby league and you said, hey, during a pause when nothing has happened, I'm gonna follow.
These guys are about.
Help them out. And okay, we've got a couple of things we need to resolve here. Him, the guy, redeeming a caster compliment. Him again, a fantastic community member. Big board game fan as well. We've had some great conversations about board games. And also throughout this last weekend, I've been having some great conversations about board games with other community members as well. And him, I think we need to get some sort of board game thing going. Zodiac coming in with first. Zodiac, first chatter. Perfect. Beautiful.
Nailed it.
Bigfoot, would you redeem this bear facts with bear thing that has nothing to do with either of us and that we're not prepared to...
Yeah. Let me tell you some facts about bears.
Yeah.
Bears are the single largest species of animals that exist in the backyard where my grandparents used to have a cabin in Massachusetts. I don't think there's a bigger one.
You were speaking in the cadence where I could have sworn you were doing a Mad Libs right there.
No, that was the cadence of me trying to figure out how I wanted to end that sentence, but...
Well, hey, try and figure out this as well. Why don't you also take care of the caster compliment for Zachem? A person that you know closely. I need to compliment Zachem? Yes. Zachem 1203. All right, can I have, 60 seconds to investigate him? Yeah, sure. I'm going to his Twitch profile. Absolutely. Chasey BB seconded. Oh, baby, we are back. That is what's up. Thank you all so much for helping us kill time. Oh, no, there's a pause? Just in time. Don't worry about it. It's one of the weird stuttery things. It'll catch up. While it's catching up, I would like to shout out Zachem1203, probably one of the Teamfight Tactics streamers I'm aware of, and a very kind and generous man. And it doesn't say the last time he streamed on his profile, but if he does, people should watch him stream Teamfight Tactics. Wow. Because I bet he's a really kind and generous man. That was great. That was personal. Incredible. And welcome back to the low budget LCS. We're 30 minutes into this stream. We're 2 minutes into this game. we're really just like we drew it up. just like we drew it up. Putting on full display all the different kinds of things you can come to expect here at the low budget LCS. We've got pauses, we've got vamping, and we've got bear facts. So yeah. And we have actual vampires. Yes, we do, and they're dangerous. I'm not going to tell you who the vampires are, but I know of at least 4 in high-ranking positions in the low-budget LCS. Well, we can't tell them because we're their thralls, and so we've been, through our sort of homological contract that has been formed with them, we can't betray them, which is of course, rough because they're doing some bad things. Right. Really bad. So bad. All right, Midwest Scrub, very nice blind right there, stopping the stun, and it seems like we've got a gank that's going to come up here. Might be a little too far up. A Mumu, wrapping around. I think he reads it. Yeah, he sees him. Well, do you think that was the right call to peel off right there as a Mumu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teemo, neither one of you have a ton of damage, and Ornn's just such a pain. At this point, a Mumu would be happier with. Oh no, this is.
We have a 2v2 right here. No signal in a pretty good position. We've got one more bandage toss in the chamber from Smiddle Jones, a name I'm reading for the first time right here. That's gonna be fun to cast. Great, forethought there from No Signal. They've got the front line. They stayed in the back. They didn't put themselves in unnecessary danger there. Eeyore Sadface is a great name. They're going to get locked up a little bit as well. Bigfoot, where's the first blood coming from?
First blood is going to come from bot lane, and Misfortune's going to get the kill. It's going to take a little while to develop. Udyr and Amumu are sort of pathing opposite one another. So Amumu is going to start his Gromp right now and path up towards top. Udyr is going to start his Gromp and path down towards bottom. I don't think Amumu is going to be able to get a kill top lane. I don't think him or Teemo have enough damage to deal with this Ornn yet, who's able to just buy in lane and get tanky. Right. Meanwhile, the Udyr is going to be able to abuse the fact that they have a good wave down bottom, and Zyra has some good early damage and good CC.
Absolutely. Swain here with a nice combo. No signal looking pretty low.
Gonna want to back and TP back in, I think. Curious how much gold she has. She might be waiting for an item breakport, which is kind of risky.
Let's find out, Bigfoot. 1,400 gold. Or wait, no,
but only sitting on 960.
Right.
Probably should back anyway, but would really love to get a full component.
Looks like they're channeling that
or something. Yeah, they're back. They're gonna grab. I don't know what they're gonna grab, and then TP back in. Dark Seal. Okay, I like that. I'm into it.
Yeah, nice
Going a little tanky, safe. That's fine. Grabs the MR. So we see Udyr pathing down bottom. There is a ward, but yeah, he spotted. He's running away. Jinx is a little bit low. He's gonna come around this new little lane here. Goes unstoppable. Will he flash?
Oh my God, they're diving. He's gonna take 2 turret shots. A little bit of a shield right there, but immediately realizing they bite off more than they could chew. Pull off.
So close to making me look so smart.
Dude, so close to making you look so smart. Absolutely. Nice dodge of the Braum Q there, though.
Oh, this is going to be a ton of damage.
Yeah. Ornhorn being called right there. Gets hit on the front end. The flash on the back end. Teemo keeping themselves in the fight.
Good flash. I honestly thought that first charge was going to kill him. So I thought that either one, right? So he flashes and dies to the second one. But gets out with, I mean, what had to be nearly single-digit health.
Yes. Tanner walking up. Lots of poke damage. Dude, Zyra just has so much damage.
Can he get a Q off a back minion? No, they're not low enough. Udyr is on this ward. Oh my God, there's the Q.
Wow. Massive. Big pointer.
I mean, an E
would do it. Absolutely. Look at Tanner trying to find the angle right here.
Oh,
Jinx is backing, but Tanner sees him. The flash forward, the ignite. First blood going to the Zyra. Clean wraparound right there. And Big Farma is going to take that money and invest it in stronger and more dangerous weapons.
Yes. So that was an excellent first blood. Really good pressure from the Misfortune. Like I said earlier, right? Misfortune is a little bit better in lane and does well into the early and mid game. So using that Q to poke the Jinx down over time, the E to poke Jinx down over time, and Zyra using her lane pressure. We see both junglers now securing an objective. Amumu just got all 3 of the Void Grubs in the top side of the map, and Udyr used that first blood to grab the dragon. So now it is a pretty early first dragon, right? About 7 minutes to get an Ocean Drake. Ocean Drake being a pretty decent one to get early, allows your laners to get a little bit extra regen in lane, which might make them stay a little bit longer. Interesting going forward with the E there on Lissandra. I think a little risky looking at her health, but is gonna get away with it as Swain's cooldowns appear to be used earlier in that lane trading. Drawing your attention to the top side right now, Amumu went into the jungle of Udyr to try to get either vision or some camps and didn't get anything while Udyr was getting that dragon.
Can I just say I like the rotation into the mid lane?
Yes.
Braum walking up to the mid lane while Amumu's going through there. That's great timing. And, you want to see more of that.
Yeah, I don't care what the meta is. So much of the mid game has and always will be how your jungler and support work together.
Yes.
Both for vision, for ganks, for roams, for objectives. And that, like you mentioned, is hopefully a good sign for things to come.
Yeah. Now, Streetside Reporter is doubling, or Streetside Reporter, Professor Live, is doubling down, saying that Teemo getting solo killed in lane, especially after that first buy. We'll find out. Listen, Midwest Scrub is scrappy. We saw them flash that Orn Horn. We'll see if they get killed. 9 minutes in. Udyr coming around. Eeyore, sad face indeed. The traps are going to go down. There's the flash coming through, but the CC will connect, and there is Misfortune ult coming through the shield as well, but just too much damage. Jinx is going to get taken out, big boy thick. That's the ult right there. Two turret shots. They ignite. They get the kill. Bandage toss actually goes a little bit wide right there. Smittle Jones using his ult. Second bandage toss onto Tanner. Takes him down. The 1v1, but the minion wave on the side of Misfortune right here. Big Poinker looking for that kill. One more auto might be able to do it, but they will pull back. Two turret shots. Oh.
Wow, that Amumu did so much damage. That was a very good ult to save what could have been a disaster.
Yes.
Good play from the Braum, both with that E and that ult as he sees the Amumu goes in. Braum knows he's going to die there, but is able to get his ult off in time to trade back a little bit. So despite the fact that their bot lane is responsible for all of their team's deaths, they traded back a little bit. The gold differential is less than 500. Everything's pretty chill. And that's exactly how you need to sort of stop some bleeding. You either trade back or you mitigate some losses that way.
100%.
Starting to see the Teemo shrooms littered in that top lane, which is why I think that Udyr is probably going to say, absolutely no fucking way are you going to get a gank, Ornn. You are going to deal with that on your own.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Which is also fine because he wants to focus bottom right now anyway.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is just insurance from Midwest Scrub right here. Doing a great job of zoning anybody off potentially.
Speaking of some jungle support synergy, I might eat my words as both the jungler and the support from Big Pharma appear to be moving into the topside river.
Interesting.
Are they going to try to 3-man this Teemo now that he's pushed up? It's going to be hard with all the shrooms. Maybe
Zyra's
going to
get shredded by those shrooms.
And Udyr doesn't have any MR yet. He's building Leandry's first, which is a primarily damage item with some health involved. This is going to be bad for Misfortune. You have said incorrectly.
Okay, 1v1 up close with the Braum. He's got the shield here as well. The passive is already clicked. He gets that other Q in, and this is great. Misfortune being chunked out like that. Jinx, super happy about it. Oh, did
so they
Teemo
kept
spot
him, they
this out?
stayed up there for a while. And
wait, look at this collapse right here.
This is not going to be good for Big Pharma if they stay. Amumu's ult is about to come back up. Udyr does smite one of the grubs, but
Teemo's gonna get knocked up right here. The fight's gonna go off, but it's only gonna be a 2v3. That's a Amumu ult going off, no signal. Gonna ult themselves. Tanner going quite low, but they've got to get taken out. Second bandage toss does connect right there, but all three, speaking of connection, getting knocked up, and Teemo taken out of the fight. 2v3 right now. Smittle Jones looking the healthiest. Omega gonna get some damage off, but can he do it? Little point, now it's a 1v1, and the Swain and the Ornn. But look at the speed up from Scuttle. He's actually going to get out of there. Omega looking for an angle. There's the knockup. He turns and burns, and the triple kill goes to the Ornn.
Wow, that was huge. Really well played from everybody. Oh, no.
Oh, what's going on in the bot lane?
Disaster in the bot lane for
Where did the tower go?
So they kept the Zyra top for a very long time. They weren't able to get anything onto the Teemo because he was too shroomed up there. They weren't really able to gank. They got the Scuttle Crab, and then they hung around to wait for Void Grubs to spawn, which is nice. They got, I think, all three of the Void Grubs. So it is 3-3. They do deny that 6 Void Grub, or even 4 or 5, to Midwest Scrubs, but it left Misfortune on an island. They might have thought that was okay because, she's up farm, she's got kills, she's got gold, she can farm pretty safely, but over time, that's just going to chip away.
Yes.
She pushes up a little bit, Braum chunks her. She has the wave in a bad spot, now is a huge wave crashing. The tower gets low, and all of a sudden, she's low enough where it's just one walk up, a Q, and an auto, and then she's dead to Jinx. The tower falls over, and that's probably going to be the second dragon going over to Midwest Scrubs. And all of a sudden, they now have 1,000 gold lead over Big Pharma, where Big Pharma had what felt like the momentum for the first, 8-9 minutes of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, that triple kill being locked up there in the top lane on that Ornn. Of course, they're gonna see the advantage of that later on, but right now doesn't help them secure the dragon. Dragons are 1-1. All objectives balanced across the board, right? 3-3 on the grubs, 1-1 on the dragon. And now we're back to
I like this
laning
lane
and
swap.
rotating. This is great.
I like
yeah.
this lane swap.
That Udyr.
Might as well. Look, you lost the tower. Fine. Go back into the mid lane. Force their solo lane into a lane where the tower is unable to be taken. Stay mid. Farm up. It's a short lane. You're going to get a lot of minions. You're going to be able to push and be a little bit safer.
Now, Swain, speaking of being safe, okay, so CC going to connect. Swain has to be so careful because if they overextend, they're not strong enough to overextend too much. We have seen a lot of rotating happening so far.
Yeah, I do think Swain is... I mean, we saw in that last fight, right? Swain can live for a long time, but he's still not quite at the break point where his damage is going to do a lot when he's ulting. Ornn going really far forward. But Ornn... So I'm sure the Teemo is aware of this. His lane is over now, right? Ornn getting 3 kills means that Teemo is not going to be able to do anything in lane other than farm. Right. He will not scratch him. Look at the items that Ornn has bought. There is no chance that Teemo is going to do any damage to him at any point.
No, not at all.
He's got to be content with farming and then just getting as much gold as possible.
Oh, that being said,
so
Midwest Scrub in a little bit of trouble right here. Ornhorn going to get called. Does he have flash up? I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, wait, he lives! He does flash away! 5 turret shots, Lil Poink still alive.
Ornn goes too far.
Yeah, Mumu's coming up right there. He might be able to turn this into something. Okay, bandage toss onto a minion, clears the wave. But that's Teemo once again living in a situation where it's like, should Teemo have lived? Maybe not. Again,
and Zyra
scrappy.
again leaving Misfortune alone to farm into this 2v1 while she helps out Udyr. It is going to get them a Herald. But curious where they use it. Turret, the plates just went down about a minute and a half ago.
Here's the thing,
so,
though. The farm-wise, Misfortune is doing great. She's up in farm right now. She is able to do that alone, and Tanner's roams haven't really affected it outside of the fact that bot tower was gone probably earlier than they liked.
If she didn't die, if she just gave up the tower and didn't die, it would probably have been fine for Misfortune.
Yes.
Her getting dove and dying does sort of even up the gold a little bit between her and Jinx. But her farm lead is going to keep her feeling okay in that matchup for a little bit. But again, Jinx scales pretty well. So it is still early enough in the game, but Jinx has an item, picked up that kill, got a turret. This is stuff that if you scale really well, even if you're not the biggest snowbally champion in the early and mid game, you still don't want them to get free gold early.
I mean, we're halfway to your break point of if Midwest scrubs make it past 30 minutes. They're looking really good.
Again, of course, and obviously those always come with the caveat of, like, unless someone's getting destroyed, right? Like, in an even game, if they get past 30 minutes, it's really good for this Jinx. But
has an angle, great flash from Tanner. That was perfect.
Good flash. Yeah. That's one of those respect flashes, right? Maybe you could have juked the Amumu's bandage toss. Maybe you could have gotten out of range of his ult, but it's one of those moments where it's, why would I bother, right?
Yeah. How well are you tracking his ult?
For a reason. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely worth getting out of there. And Teemo holding on to this tower up there in the top lane. Just pushing back wave after wave. Now,
so the Herald's being used mid. That's what I would have thought they would have done. Misfortune does a decent job into turrets, especially with a wave there.
To clear this wave.
They're gonna knock it down to about a third. And just
that's Misfortune ult coming out right here, but Smiddle Jones looking pretty good. Zyra ult being used as well. That's a thin wave. Do they want this to go? Okay, Braum ult connects, but the bandage toss missed. Port having to run. The tower is still going to be up. 2 more shots are going to do it right there. Absolutely, that's a Jinx. Being excited, rockets raining down on Tanner. The zap connects as well. One more! Oh, one more would have done it! No, they go for the ult. But just a couple Teemos off. Absolutely. Good fight, though. Jinx getting another kill. That's exactly what the Midwest scrubs want. And it puts them into a power position, Bigfoot, to collect on a dragon that is spawning in not but 20 seconds.
So I think Big Farm is feeling a little bit of that pressure.
Holy shit, sorry, no signal. But finding a Swain right here in the bushes, that was the smart move. That's exactly what they should have done.
I think Big Farm is feeling a little bit of pressure. They really wanted to force that mid turret. Amumu covered that gap really well. They get a kill, almost 2 off of it, and a ton of damage into this turret. They're going to back off, and they have what seems to be, should be an uncontested dragon.
Yeah,
Miss
we'll
Fortune
see.
doesn't have ult. Zyra doesn't have ult. Lysandra doesn't have ult.
But Port's running forward. I mean, listen, sometimes you want to flip the coin, and it's
Yeah,
not
I
going to come
think they
up your
just
way
should
if you
take
don't flip
mid.
it. That dragon's going pretty low. There it is.
Yeah.
They don't get the steal. Passive, Big Boy Thick's getting up there, but he's only got about half health. He has to flash away. In no position of frontline at this moment.
Yeah. MF does get mid off of that, right? I think that's a trade they want to make, so that's good. Now they do have a small advantage in the mid lane.
This.
Big Pharma's tower is about to go down in the mid lane, so I think a couple of good pushes with some jungle help is going to get that down, but at least they do have some more gold in their pocket and a little bit more of an open map for them to work with.
Yes.
Ornn's turret top is very healthy. Teemo's is not necessarily hanging on by a thread,
It's
but
waning.
It's low. It's low.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Teemo's Teemo's a champ that can clear waves. Here we go, the 2v1, no
Do
signal.
a little
Let's
juke with her
see.
E. Here it is.
Absolutely. Lysandra has the ability to do it. Walking forward, there's the Amumu ult, no signal. Swain ult. Okay, they're going to ult themselves, buy a little bit of time, gain a little bit of health back. Here they go. They go for the escape, and they actually make it out. Port bodyguarding them. No signal. Beautiful.
I thought they... Wow, I was like, why are you holding your Ever so long? Why are you holding your Ever so long? And I mean...
You and I would have died in that game.
Yeah, that was a really nifty little escape.
100%.
So Baron is spawning in 3 seconds.
Oh, this tower's gone.
I don't think that's gonna. Yeah, the tower's gone.
Midwest Scrub has escaped 2 situations where they should have died. Will they escape one more? They do have flash. Oh, Lil Poink. Fool me once, fool me twice.
Yeah.
You know the saying.
That was a long time coming. Honestly, Teemo should be happy that he was able to make it that long.
Oh, yeah.
He's got Nashor's Creep now. He's got a component of what's probably going to be Leandri's. Now it's his job to sort of farm up and create deadly obstacles around important enemy jungle paths and objectives.
Midwest Scrub played a great lane, right? Their laner gets a triple kill off of a team fight, and they held that lane out for like another 9 minutes more, you know? So they can certainly be happy with that. And now they can transition into guerrilla warfare, right?
Yeah.
This is like another thing that Teemo excels at. We all know why Ornn is a good champion, right? But Teemo does have these strengths as well, and creativity is going to be the name of the game, which goes a long way in constructed fives.
Yeah. I would like to make a note of an item that was just purchased by Jinx. Jinx just bought Brunon's Hurricane. I don't think that's a good buy.
Okay.
I think it's great if you're fed as Jinx and you are into a team filled with squishy people and you feel like you can just sort of rain hell on everybody in a team fight. Ornn being this fed, I don't know if you can grab Brunons that early unless they're planning on getting some sort of armor shredding, tank shredder item third. But Jinx's entire job now is going to be farm gold and index with your items and stats in such a way where you can deal with a really fed Ornn. Most of the gold for Big Pharma is in Ornn's pocket.
Yes.
The gold for Midwest Scrubs is spread a lot more evenly. So it's not like Jinx is fed enough where they can just destroy everyone. They just have a decent amount of gold. So they need to be really, really smart with how they spend it. Or push some fights or force some fights with that Ornn there, but I don't think Lil Poink is going to let that happen. You can see him starting to group up. They've moved the Lysandra up in the top lane, which I think is really smart. All she needs to do is sort of farm and move around and roam around. Lane's fine, well into Teemo. Ornn, as we see here, can stand against 2 people who are
Lil Poink is a monster. Absolutely.
Yes, he's got 2 items. He's got his first Ornn upgrade already. He's going to lane bottom and try to take that turret, and they're just going to, probably just hang around until that dragon comes down and try to push into the bot side jungle of Midwest Scrubs.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And Big Pharma's really going to want this second dragon, sort of bring parity into the whole sort of dragon race here. Smiddle Jones maybe getting caught out. Braum and Jinx are running forward. There we go. There's nice. Look at Braum doing his job right there. Immediately dashes forward, drops the shield. 55 seconds until this dragon comes out. They do, I think, have enough time for a back.
Yeah, they do have enough time for a back. They might be a little late on setting up vision, but they will get there as the dragon spawns. Although it doesn't look like it's just the Amumu backing. That little bit of chunk out of the Jinx might actually be a kind of make or break moment before this dragon.
I agree. Losing a third of your health before that.
They're gonna go pick up this mid lane. I don't think it's gonna be sort of enough lifesteal from the. Maybe they're healing back up. Okay.
Well, listen, 23 seconds. Udyr
they have
on
time.
their way
They have
back.
time. They have time.
they're going to take a camp on the way there. But as you said, this is kind of about vision.
Yeah.
Here we go in the choke point. Look at that Zyra ult in the perfect position right here. Big Boy Thick going to drop the shield, but no! Does not cancel the Ornn ult. Middle Jones coming around. Swain
Lissandra has
here
TP.
too. Port's down here as well. Top laners are staying in the top lane right there. Jinx getting these rockets off, but hasn't gotten excited yet. They need to find a kill, and Tanner going around. Look at these low health bars on the side of the Midwest Scrubs. That's one down right there. Big Poinker gets that kill. A zap for a little bit of CC, but Port rushing forward onto Big Boy Thick, who flashes over the wall. Actually bringing the Q with him. That Ignite will not take him down, but surely this dragon is going over to Big Pharma.
Yeah, Lissandra doesn't have the TP. Jinx completely unable to cut through the front line in that fight. Had free reign onto 2 frontline champions for a ton of the beginning stages of that team fight. Did not do a lot.
Yes.
And I think that hopefully they see that fight and they go, shit, I need to get a 3rd item. I need to grab something that can deal with the Udyr, with the Ornn, because I was not as effective as I wanted to be in that fight.
Yes. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, just a massive Ornn. We saw it after the triple kill, right? We were like, this guy is going to be a problem. Gold's still close. We've got the scaling on the side of the Jinx here as well. But, I mean, will they be able to solve the Ornn problem? And it's not like they don't have a lot of damage as well on the side of Big Farm.
Yeah, I mean, the only really the way to solve
No signal
this...
going for it right here. They're going to dive in. Smiddle Jones is in the neighborhood. The ult's going to go down onto the team of the Bandage Shot. Does connect right there. Lissandra gets the kill. Ticking down, and look at that. Trading kills right there. Big Boy Thick. Now we've got a 2v2. It's more of a retreat. I think that's a good person to run away from.
I think you take that trade as well if you are Midwest Scrubs.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
So... Midwest Scrubs really wants to get this mid turret, and I think they can just kind of push and take it.
Yeah.
They don't have a ton of vision, though. They don't know where Udyr is. They don't know where Zyra is. They don't see Ornn on the map until just this second. So conservative and smart for them to not push, right? We saw earlier where Big Pharma did sort of greed for a turret and lost out big because of it. So I think smart and safe, but this Baron is up. They have a very strong front line, Big Pharma does, and curious to see how what Big Pharma's next move is, right?
Yes.
Like I said, they are not the scaling team, so it is a little bit the onus is on them to figure out what to do next, and I'm curious to see what they decide to do. They might go for this bot turret, they might try to set up around for a very early Baron, they might push into the jungle, they might just farm.
They might farm indeed. Just watching this whole fight go down. Swain's committed their ult to it as well. Little Poink, full health right here, taking very, very little damage, if any. And just truly, Midwest Scrubs know exactly where the problem is going to be. That's going to be the second knockup. Swain's going to stick in this as well. Ornn Horn is going to be called. Let's see if it connects. It does indeed. Gets the extra pop of damage right there. He's going to chase him under tower. The CC pulling him in. There's the knockup. And even with the tower damage, Lil Poink, basically unscathed, walks away with the kill.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean... It is going to be exceedingly difficult to deal with this.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, very, very difficult. Lil Poink's gonna be very happy with this performance for sure. Lil Poink is.
He got 900 gold at like 10 minutes into the game, and he has been doing everything he should be with it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like getting a lead is one thing, but then executing on it is another. And look at
he
this.
Just finished Warmogs. This is, I mean, so this is what I think that this was one of the better options, right? They already took the bot turret, and now they're making something happen with Baron. I don't think sitting and farming is going to be in their advantage. They need to use the gold they have. Ornn is bottom, but does have TP. They are taking this at a decent clip. It's not the fastest Baron take.
Do they know about it? I don't think they know about it. This is happening.
They've had this vision clear for a while. I think they know that it's a possibility, but they're not really moving with a ton of urgency. Midwest Scrubs.
There it is. There's the ward as they secure it, and this is.
But also, there wasn't really a lot that they could do unless they wanted to try to flip it. And if this early with a flip, that's deadly.
That's game over, for sure.
If you don't get it, and then all of a sudden 2 of your people get wiped, and you've got this snowballing team who gets to do whatever they want with the Baron buff.
Yes. And speaking of doing whatever you want, little point
it's
showing
not
exactly what this Ornn can do with Baron buff as well. Now it's a 2v3, but if the numbers are not, 2-1 against this Ornn, I don't know that they're going to be able to. And Jinx is zoned off right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Jinx is going to have
Jinx
to flash this
dead.
wall. They are absolutely going down. Miss Fortune ult for it as well. Big Poinker going to get it. Oh, Big Poinker will Poink. That's beautiful.
I might have been a little wrong with my timing by a couple of minutes, but it's 28:50, and it looks like Big Farm is going to try to close this out pretty soon.
Absolutely. Well, they've got the strength to do so. They've got to take advantage of this Baron. Well, they've got it. Not that they don't have the strength anyways, but...
Teemo on the side, I don't think he's going to be able to do anything.
No.
He's only got an item and a half.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Spittle Jones.
We're seeing pings for Dragon.
Gonna get kind of pushed off the lane here. Look at that, an ult in, sorry, a flash in as well. Port's gonna get knocked up. Omega looking for an angle. Tanner with the flash over the wall. A teleport coming in. It's Lissandra who's in the neighborhood, and Ornn still just pushing on their own in the bot lane.
I like that they're not going to Dragon. They see that this is the moment to use their advantage and to press, and this is exactly what they should be doing. Although, as they say that, they're all going down to Dragon. I don't love this Dragon play. I mean, it's free. It's free. They can't contest it, but it's still going to be up, and I don't think your game plan is getting stole here. I think your game plan is knocking down as much as you can with this Baron buff, and I think a 1-3-1 here or just shoving down mid is a little bit better here. They are, I mean, Hextech Soul is good. They do have an advantage. But are they going to reset off this? Oh, they've got a little bit of a bait here.
Yeah. Okay, they don't pull the trigger
warded,
on it.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
so they're going to use their Baron back. I mean, they get 2 turrets off of the Baron and then the Dragon, which isn't too bad. It is still early enough where they probably feel safe backing off. But they're in the driver's seat now, right? They've got a 5k gold lead, and Big Pharma is just going to, at this point, ideally just be deciding their sort of lines of victory, right?
Yes.
Who goes in what lane? What are the next objectives in the sequence of things to do, right? The next drag is out for 4.5 minutes. They clearly, because they took that third dragon, you got to imagine they want to get soul. So what do you do for 4 minutes that isn't just spinning your tires, sitting in lanes and farming minions to press your advantage, to use your gold lead, to use your momentum to make something more happen? Still have a little bit of Baron buff left. Do they want to try to take this mid turret? Do they want to try to get deep vision into the jungle of Midwest scrubs? Do they want to try to catch someone in the jungle? But they got to start doing something because again, no matter what, you don't want this Jinx to farm up. And we see Jinx starting to buy the items that she needs.
Yes.
When she gets that third item, when she gets components for the fourth, she's going to start getting scary. So Big Pharma, make some moves.
Absolutely. No, I think you're absolutely right. This is, and we.
Yep, there it is. Mortal reminder.
There it is. Mortal reminder. Locked in for the Jinx. And if we're just theory crafting here, right? Like, we're looking at all the options. And what is a turn for the Midwest Scrubs look like? Well, kind of looks a little bit like this if they're able to get a pick and get out without any trouble. That's going to be a bandage toss in right there. But little points around the corner. All right. So far, looking like a 1-for-1. But will it be a 2-for-1? Because little point.
You got to run.
You got to run right there. But yeah, no, if there is some sort of fight where Jinx is going to be able to start getting excited, pop off a couple of kills, Middle Jones doing their best, running away, honestly doing a pretty good job of it. There's a smite.
That's a smite, Udyr.
Yep, okay.
Udyr might just dive him. I think he gets him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was probably the right thing to do.
Yeah. Udyr does run into the Jinx there. Is probably just going to be able to walk right out, though, even with that mortal reminder.
Yeah. Now, by Udyr, of course.
Yeah, Horn.
Of course. Okay. I mean, listen, I knew that's what you were saying.
Starts with a vowel, has 4 letters, whatever.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to do that a bunch. Okay, don't worry about that. That's just a fun thing that happens.
Not worried at all.
Every once in a while.
I am panicking.
Okay, that's good. Keep panicking. Okay, all right, Orbit.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Ornn is just nasty, for sure.
Yeah.
Big boy thick. Blocking that tower. Zap is going to connect. And just, the camera loves Lil Poink for a reason. The guy has not died yet this game.
And he might never.
And he might never.
He's got 4 items, including a Warmogs. I don't know how to stop it.
To start your LBLCS season with 0 deaths, it's a great way to start it. Let's see if they can pull it off.
7 kills, including some pretty nice highlight reel fights.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what are we also looking at? Most gold
He's got the
in the
most
game?
gold in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I mean, like you said, they've got the advantage. Big Pharma should be throwing this lead around maybe a little bit more. But let's see. I like this death brush.
Now I think they're starting to set up for it. They see the Baron spawning in 5 seconds. They say, okay, we're gonna fight in their jungle. We're gonna get vision. We're gonna be really aggressive on this top side, and then we're gonna go for the Baron and end it.
Look at this wraparound. This could be it right here. Horn being called. Oh, very nice cancel from the Brahma. Teleport's going to come in. Misfortune ult going to take out Teemo right there. And Jinx goes not far behind that with Jinx gone. I don't know that they have the damage. Smiddle Jones taken out next. And Swain down to half health too. They're going to fall as well. And here it is. Big Boy Thick falls as Big Pharma cleans it up. A coriander ace. And they can take whatever they want on the map.
I could not imagine a better setup for a team fight. Fuck the Baron, fucking objective. You just won a disgusting team fight. You won for 5. You flanked them perfectly. A great pincer movement into the jungle. They're just going to push it right down mid. They're going to win the game here. That was it. I was a couple of minutes off, but you know what? I'm going to say that the early triple go for the Ornn.
We'll give it to you.
Defies time at all. That was the moment that defined and decided this game. The second that happened, Big Pharma made almost every single right move from then on to use that advantage and end the game right here at 35 minutes. And that was a very clean game 1 from Big Pharma. Way to finish it out. I really liked how Midwest Scrubs pushed back in a couple of ways, but honestly, once Ornn get that big, I don't know what anyone can do.
Yeah, no, I mean, we, as soon as we saw that come to fruition, we started talking about it. Like, I mean, and let's just, dare we peek at the damage charts? Yeah, there it is, baby. Ornn, tank, crowd control, assassin, you know, it just, it does it all. It absolutely does it all. Ready for invite. My God. All right, Bigfoot, well, listen. Part of any Constructed Fives event is the series, right? What happens in between the games, the lessons that can be learned. And so my question to you is, what lessons need to be taken away by the Midwest Scrubs here in order to come away and push this to the 3rd game in this best of 3 series that we're in right now?
Well, I would imagine not. So, if you're gonna pick a scaling team,
yeah,
fight less early. I think that they took what was a risky fight around the Void Grubs, which of course let Ornn start to get out of control. And you see how much damage Zyra did there as well. Zyra did a great job of moving around with Udyr. So they used that sort of early game to their advantage. If I'm Midwest Scrub, I need to be more comfortable either A, drafting a team that can go head-to-head in those early skirmishes, or B, be comfortable conceding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's okay to say, I got the first 3 Void Grubs, they're going to get the next 3. I didn't get the thing that I wanted, but that wasn't our win con anyway. It would have been a luxury. I'm going to back off. I'm going to play to my strength.
Sure.
Right? They took a fight that did not... I mean, realistically, probably didn't need to happen. It was, you know, that stuff happens all the time. But I think if you're drafting for the late game, it's okay to concede stuff. It's okay to feel like you are behind for a little bit. Play to your strengths. Play to your win conditions. Is what I would, if I would say.
Another friend.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Thank you so much, Davicchio, for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. And well, we were cast in that game also. NX Angel, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Not cute, I'm sure you are. Thank you as well for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. I don't know how to say this one. Squilinks? Squill NTTS _ thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Also, Nut Drag Swag, another very recognizable name. Thank you for the Prime sub, as well as Zodex. And then Eisenbach, thank you for the follow. Although I think we thanked you before, but I'm going to thank you again. And also, of course, Guide Kitty for the follow and the Prime sub. Thank you so much for your generosity. Look at this. We're getting an invitation into this custom as we go into game 2 of this best of 3 series. You heard me right. It's a best of 3 series matches. Just add a little bit more drama to the whole thing. A little bit more conclusive.
Yeah, it makes it spicy.
Makes it spicy. Oh, what's up, Rescued? How's it going? Hola to you as well, Angel. Yeah, it's something. It's something. Indeed. Enjoy your schmeckles, folks, by the way. We paid out. Some of you are much richer.
Oh, okay.
Which means that you can spend it all on the next bet. You can double your money again. You're just one bet away from having it all. Oh, wait a second. Thank you, Loki. You're right. Blanco, you're 100% right. I owe you a hunk alert. Swear to God, I saw it like truly 7 times, and then a fight popped off, and I forgot about it. I apologize. Who did you make the hunk? Was it the Orn? That's what I thought you made it. And then I completely biffed it. Listen, this hunk alert will be redeemable on to the next game. Okay, so how do you want, let's make this right. How do you want to play this out, Blanco? Do you want us to call Lil Point the hunk for all of next game, or do you want to pick a champ in the next game? Whichever you want. JDB, will there be a way to watch the exec match? There actually isn't an executive match tonight, as I understand it. We actually, in another world, we were going to play that or watch that executive match, but it is not happening tonight unless I've been misinformed. Okay, whoever gets first blood, Bigfoot, you got to help me remember this. Whoever gets first blood is the hunk. We will declare them so, and we will refer to them as the hunk.
As the hunk. Until
the hunk has been
dehunked. So when they die, they stop being the hunk? When do they stop being the hunk?
I think technically they're the hunk until someone else redeems a hunk. I didn't create the hunk.
That sounds like a bugbear.
It's a bugleberry thing. Yeah, it's a bugleberry thing for sure. Yes. Wow, I mentioned it. Yeah, Loki. Yes, you mentioned it. Thank you for reminding me. If I miss something, let me know. I'll do my best.
But he doesn't miss anything. Ever.
I can't be held to that. I miss things a lot, guys. What else? What else is there? What else did we miss? Blanca, they're hardcore ignoring you. Yes, my bad.
True, it's accurate. I knew the whole time.
Angel wants to know who they should put schmeckles on. They're open. Oh, Bigfoot. I'm gonna let you vamp for a hot second because I gotta do background stream things.
Sure. LeChance licks toes and Bigfoot ignore my message. Sammy too slap. Don't worry, that was entirely intentional. It's because I cannot stand the sight of you. No, I didn't actually see your message. Where is it? I'm scrolling up. Hang on. Where was your message? When did you message? What? What are you talking about? Are you making this? Are you gaslighting me?
If you are gaslighting
Sammy T Slab is gaslighting me. This is crazy. Wait, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling so far, dude. I think this is fake. This is not real. Scrolling. This is good content. Yeah, I don't see it. Send it again. What are you saying? It was in DM. What? Where did you? What? Where? What? Did you DM the right Bigfoot? Who are you? What is happening? Inbox. No. Discord. I was just there. You did not send me a Discord DM. Unless it was a message request. Oh, hey. Sorry, I have those on. Accept DM. That's my bad. That's not me. Oh my god, you messaged me a long time ago. No, you didn't. You just DM'd me again. Oh, you messaged me. I apologize for not answering. What appears to be 2 weeks ago. I never accepted your DM because we are not friends on Discord, which I have just rectified, I think. Yeah, well, it's probably too late for that original message, but I'll respond to it.
I am still doing other things,
delay.
but
okay, no, I was typing. Okay, so
no, I just
game number
really
2.
enjoyed Linoleum Bonaparte's message.
I can't believe I took both these guys to prom. Wait, you took both of us to prom? I thought you only took me to prom. Is that why you kept having to go to the bathroom every 25 minutes for 10 minutes? You dick. I can't believe it. The betrayal on a level never before seen.
On the other hand, Linoleum, I found it quite charming.
No, that's Crohn's.
Oh. Wow, you look like a real dick now, Bigfoot.
I do. You got me. I am the worst. So, game 2, we've got, I believe, yeah, so sides have swapped. Midwest Scrubs have elected to be on the blue side, while Big Pharma is now on the red side. Blue side, of course, this season, having a 100% win rate in this league. So we'll see if that trend continues, or if I'm about to learn a lesson about sample sizes.
It's even more narrow because it's 100% win that games that we've watched. Which, maybe that means something. Maybe
it's a sign.
Maybe we're not insignificant.
Maybe we're the most important people in the world.
Whoa.
Maybe I'm the most important person in the world.
Whoa. I think you are.
Wow. Maybe I am.
I really liked. We were playing a game of Magic the other day, and Bigfoot was, in a situation, as all games do, where he was about to be eliminated. And he was just so nice. It was great. It was incredible. He deflected every single comment that was said, and everyone felt really bad about eliminating him from the game. And
it's like when you get kidnapped and you
have a lot of experience
humanize with your kidnappers, or if you're being assaulted, you're just like,
stop.
My name is John, and I have a wife. Her name is Helen, and I have 2 kids. Their names are Brandon and Susan. I grew up in Philadelphia.
Listen, it didn't work. The guy who killed you ended up winning the game.
I did come in second place.
You did come in second place. You did come in second place. Secret Alliances, folks, a great Magic the Gathering alternative format.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Rescued, who said we're both the most important. So there you have it. There you have it.
It is in the top 3, Loki. It's in the top 3.
Good guess.
Good guess, though.
Good.
You'll never get the other 2, though.
Good. Yeah, no.
Never.
It took me forever.
And that was a lot of trial and error. And there were some weird, awkward situations.
Crazy awkward situations.
Some weird stuff.
By the way, I did DM you the... oh, shit. We think they're drafting?
Did you?
No, they're not drafting.
I didn't hear the little...
you guys can... Don't have to wait for us. Not sure if that was happening, but I'm just saying that now. Oh no, I'm trapped typing over and over. All right, cool. YouTube ads, man. I miss the days of being able to block all of these things. I'm sure there's a way to do it now. I'm just not cool enough. Yeah.
I also don't. I actually had I had one of those. It's embarrassing. I am starting to occasionally have those sort of like what feel like old man technology moments.
Yes, same dude.
And every single time it happens, I want to crawl into a ball and die.
Yeah.
I went to watch a YouTube video and I had a pop-up and it was like, you're running an ad blocker. We can't show you this YouTube video.
Yes.
If you're running an ad blocker, click on the ad blocker and hit don't run on the site. And I went, all right, I guess I'll just do that. And I go to the ad blocker and I turn the ad blocker off. I flip the little switch and I reload the page, and then it says you're running an ad blocker, you can't watch this video. And I am like going through the settings and I'm looking for everything and I'm getting incredibly frustrated and I just give up on the video. And then a couple days later I try to watch a different video and the same thing comes up and I am on the verge of tears at this point. I am like, I can't do this. I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do, YouTube? And I don't know if I ever actually figured it out. I think I just opened it incognito without the ad blocker.
I like that you just
Oh no, I think I had to open it in Firefox.
abandoned.
I abandoned Google Chrome for a moment.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I thought you were going to abandon YouTube as a whole. Just wholesale walk away.
I'd be lying if I told you the thought didn't cross my mind at least twice. I was like, is Vimeo still up and running?
You remember Flickr as a website?
Yeah, that was mostly photos though, right?
Yeah. It's just photos. I had some friends who were photographers. Linoleum Bonaparte subbing with the prime. Linoleum just shook one of the dirtiest martinis on earth for the game. Let's go, baby.
What makes it
Beautiful.
dirty?
Bigfoot, are you a martini guy?
No, it's disgusting.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we sort of, I think we've burned a bridge here. Sorry, Linoleum. Really apologize about that.
I honestly, so I suspect I had a similar situation with Bloody Marys, where I look at it and I go, this seems like a thing that I think I would enjoy. Based on my taste and other things, I think this is a thing I would like. And I try it and I go, this is terrible. And I think what it really is that I cannot stand vodka. I hate the taste of it. It just tastes like rubbing alcohol. I don't like it at all. I know that you can get like a gin martini, which I just don't think I've ever had, and I love olives. So I think if I just got like if I had someone who I could sit down and be like, hey, these are the things I like, these are the things I don't like, can you try to make me a martini? I bet you I could sip it and be like, oh, that's delicious. But I've never had one I like. Yeah, so use gin. That is my thought. Also, Rescued, if you don't like Bloody Marys, start asking for Bloody Marys with gin instead of vodka. And I did a full 180 on Bloody Marys because I love all the other ingredients, just not vodka. Tequila best. Oh yeah, you can put tequila in a Bloody Mary too, if that is what you're saying, Sammy T-Slap. I believe they're called Bloody Marias. Yes, there you go. Linoleum Bonaparte. Welcome to the the mixed drinks with Bigfoot and the Chance podcast. It's bumping.
My contribution will be slightly different than Bigfoot's contribution. I'm not a Bloody Mary. I recently had the Bloody Mary Modelo's. I believe I told you
You would
about
not. No. You. I know
Worst thing I've
what
had.
your mouth likes, and I would have never told you to drink a Bloody Mary. There is no way you would have ever liked it. There is not a single part of that flavor profile of that gritty, bitter, spicy drink that you would ever enjoy.
Not you're absolutely right.
At that point, yeah.
No part of
Put
it.
gin in like a milkshake, I think, is what you.
Honestly, that would be amazing. I'd love that.
Yeah.
By the way, we have to make a new lobby. Just sent you an invite.
Okay, I heard the noise.
The Michelada. Yes. Horrible.
The dance has a very, very intensely developed sweet tooth.
Yes.
Which crosses over often into liquors.
Absolutely, it does. I'll take your sweetest drinks.
Yeah.
You
ever had a speaking of martinis? You ever have an apple-tini? And I only asked that. I've never had one. I don't know it.
Scrubs?
Yeah, I know from
Yes.
my fiance are rewatching Scrubs right now, and the main character JD orders a lot of apple-tinis and is constantly clowned for it. But who doesn't love an apple? An apple tasting flavored thing. So
apple a day keeps someone away.
Compliment from Sammy for Sammy Two Slap from me. Sammy Two Slap. Obviously, we've known each other for a long time, and I think you're excellent in a number of ways. But I am particularly appreciative of the last couple of minutes. We were talking about drinks, and you came out so hard in favor of tequila, a drink that I deeply love as well. And I hope someday, perhaps, if we ever have some sort of LBLCS in-person thing, I will. Here's my compliment is that you are so excellent that if we ever meet up in person at an LBLCS thing, I will buy a tequila shot for you and do it with you.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm very comfortable committing to that. I'm super easy.
By the way, lots of Lil Poink copy pastas in the chat, all well earned, 100%. We also have Def B as the newest investor of the low budget LCS, saying we provide an experience that this is our bio. We provide an experience that mirrors what would happen if Riot Games suffered a catastrophic financial disaster. We appreciate your follow. We're happy to have earned it, and that is a extremely accurate description of what we are, especially in terms of production level. The good folks here can absolutely attest to that.
I also this might be something we want to get on because I'm looking at the description where he found that quote from. Our description just sort of ends in the middle of a sentence.
I'm not gonna lie, Bigfoot. I wrote it, and that makes a lot of sense.
I love that it just goes. Season 13 is starting in the fall. Our Discord has update.
Oh, actually, I did also write that, and the reason is we ran out of characters. So I just was like, I did that on my phone, I think. Yeah, dude. Our Discord has update.
It's not wrong.
No, it's not wrong. Discord has update.
Discord has update.
Yeah. Don't fix it. Don't worry, Def. Don't worry,
He's
Def.
not gonna fix it. You do not need to worry about it.
Def
at
B,
all.
I don't want you to
At no point
lose.
did I think me pointing that out was gonna result in it being fixed.
Don't lose a second of sleep over that, baby. I got you already.
Gave me a little Hurricane Debbie right now. Yeah, where does everyone live? Specifically addresses in like the codes to get in your house and stuff.
Hold on, man. Let's maybe.
And like the times that you're usually at work and if you live anyway.
No. Hold on a second here.
I mean, I don't know. Did the hurricane come up towards us? It was raining a lot.
No,
it was raining
hit
a lot.
Florida, right? No, it hit the places that hurricanes normally hit.
Yeah, a while ago though, and now it's just like a lot of rain.
Oh, look, a draft, says NX Angel, trying to get us back on track. And if you think
fool.
that's gonna work, you're right.
You are out of
Thank you so much, Angel. But really quickly though, MRME. Maybe, is it Mr. Me? Mr. Me 3. Mr. Me 3, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. Fuck, stumbled over those words. Cannot possibly know what persuaded you to follow us, especially with sentences like that, but thank you so much.
The best
for
way
doing
to
it.
fix a mistake is to point it out immediately and then make it again.
Listen, dude, I'm doing my best, okay? I didn't know I had to do more than that. All right.
It appears that this is a new draft link that I don't have access to.
You shrub. Let me send you the link.
Wait, hang on. Does the Discord have update?
No. Discord doesn't have update yet.
Discord have
One
update?
second. Discord have update. I send you message. Message sent. Discord have update now.
Discord have update. All right.
Oh.
I do like that there's no Orn ban. They were just like, yeah, try and fucking come at us again. So I dare you.
Searching for identity says low budget or no budget.
That is the
most
question.
accurate burn, and it is the question.
0 is the low number.
Yeah, 0 is a low number.
0
All
is
right,
a low
baby,
number.
fucking lay us on thick here, Bigfoot. Really analyze the shit out of this draft.
So, Midwest Scrubs losing last game, down 0-1, back against the wall, can't lose another one, best of 3, chooses blue side, gets first pick, grabs Urgot, which is awesome. I know that you are a big fan of Teemo. This is way better than Teemo.
Totally. I just like the
Big
champ.
Farma responds with Camille and takes away the Amumu. I think that is a smart takeaway. I think that Smiddle Jones, right? It's Smiddle, not Smitty. Yeah, Smiddle Jones looked great on the Amumu. There were a couple of, despite the loss, right? Midwest Scrubs had a couple of nice shining moments, and I think a lot of it was centered around that Amumu pick. So Big Farma taking it away is smart. Midwest Scrubs answers with the Swain. That Swain was fine last game. I don't think that that was a problem pick at all. I think a lot of what went wrong with last game had very little to do with the mid lane. So grabbing the Swain again was fine. He looked good on it. He looked comfortable on it. Had a couple of nice team fights. Works. Grabs the Zeri. Zeri is new. We did not see Zeri last game, obviously. I don't think it was banned either. Interesting to see they picked that even with a number of ADCs up, even like the Jinx, so maybe they are shifting their game plan a little bit. Big Pharma grabs the Seraphine, is a flex pick. Presumably they could bring that mid. I would be surprised if they don't flex it to support though, but it is flexible. So it is deceptive and hiding some information. And now we just have some bans coming down.
Yeah.
Big Pharma banning the Pike. Probably will ban another support, just sort of targeting stuff that might go with Zeri, trying to get the supports out of the way.
Totally.
It's good practice to, in your second round of bans, just target down a position that hasn't been picked yet, especially if you know through your scouting that the person has a couple of favorites that you want to take out. They do take the Udyr out, which is interesting. So they are sort of probably just grabbing some personal picks that they don't want to see. Whereas the Midwest Scrubs banning the Senna, which goes pretty well with Seraphine, and curious to see what their second ban is. Senna is a little bit of a unique ban in the sense that it would be banned just because of its specific synergy with one of the champions that Big Pharma picked. So I don't know if we're going to see another supporter ADC ban. Could be a mid lane ban because they have the Swain and want to get rid of a counter. They banned the Ivern.
Sure.
That's interesting to me because they've already picked a Mumu. So do they think that they either had a strange, they either made a mistake or they have intel that I don't have about where they think the Amumu might be going or where Big Pharma plays Ivern. But we'll never know. Big Pharma grabs the Jinx. So now they have a bit of a scaling threat on their team. Probably going to be coupled with the Seraphine in the bot lane, but they could be holding this counter pick for the mid laner after the Midwest Scrubs picks their last two champions. So they are deliberating on their support here, which looks like it's going to be a Blitzcrank.
Oh,
which
baby.
Is fun, exciting. It's electric. It is risky.
Yes.
In some cases, it's super risky to a Mumu, but right now grabbing anybody else is great. And it also means that you are always in the game. Blitzcrank is one of those champions where no matter how late the game goes, no matter how far behind you are, you can wrestle a miracle out of that champion.
Wrestle
a
miracle.
Wukong, I have not seen in some time.
It's been a hot minute.
That's gonna be their jungler.
I'm excited to see
I
it.
would imagine.
The Wombo's alive.
The Wombo's alive. The Wombo is alive. Swain Wukong is a fun little setup. And now the moment of truth for Big Pharma. Probably going to grab a mid laner here. I wonder who they want. Do they grab... Lysandra is open. They grab Aurora. So we get the... Is this the LBLCS stream debut of Aurora?
Oh my god, it might be. It probably is, actually.
Okay.
We're doing it. You know all the abilities and all of its names, right?
No.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't either, so...
Easy. I'm going to name them based on what they look like.
Good. Good, I look forward to that.
That's okay. So, do we have our Schmeckle bets open?
We're going to have them open right now. I fucking totally forgot to do that. 100%. And, don't you worry about it.
Funny Girl means alright. Ohio's not super fake Midwest. I thought Ohio was just like straight up Midwest.
Wow, that's so Ohio, man.
Oh, don't.
Sorry
let him
sorry.
Going.
Sorry about that.
Don't let him start going.
Sorry about that. That's that's my bad. Okay, just started the timer. Probably put it for too long, considering where we are right now. But listen, feel free to fritter away your schmeckles. Swain
it's not
stonks.
frittering.
It's not frittering. It's
wisely invested.
It's just strategy. As I'm saying that, Jackie Boy types, "It's another beautiful day to watch the LBLCS and listen to some lovely casting." As I'm just thanks, Jackie Boy. We appreciate that compliment. Did we earn it?
No.
Bigfoot did.
I don't know.
All right. Actually, sorry. I was just thinking back on some of the things we've said this cast. Maybe neither of us have earned it. But who won game 1? That would have been Big Pharma with a stellar performance in the top lane from Lil Poink. Yeah, now we're on to game 2. We're getting some Aurora. We're gonna get some Big Bunny action up here. And someone you don't know swinging through, just saying LeChance licks toes, just flat out just dunking on me. As the creator of that phrase, 100%. What's the game count? 1-0. 1-0.
1-0.
I saw some fans of the Midwest Scrubs hoping for the comeback, cheering for the comeback. I love that. I always want the comeback. Always want that game 3. Oh, Jackie boy. Be still my heart. What a compliment. Thank
Jackie
you.
boy. Oh, I keep pinning messages by accident.
It's the funniest thing.
I unpinned it.
Hey, listen, you're just proud of him. You're very supportive.
I just like click over to the chat and I just happen to hit the pin button a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's important. It's important that people see these things.
Yeah. You're streaming. Let me put the stream on. Put the stream on. Watching your stream. Okay. So, looking at these teams. Thinking about these teams.
Yeah, process. I will say.
I think Big Pharma has a much more traditional composition. They've got a solo laning top laner. They've got an engaging CC jungler. They've got a control mage damage mid laner, and they have a scaling ADC with a caster support. That is a recipe for success. Can they play it? Can they drive it and pilot it in the way that they need to win? That remains to be seen, but I think just on draft, that is a safer formula.
Now, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That's all good and well, but Pickle Hater cheered.
I see it.
Just cheered and said, listen, can you tell us the story of Baby Gronk and his quest to rizz up Lizzie Dunn in Ohio with his skibbity sigma jawline he got from mewing with his best friend, Quandale Dingle?
I think it's important to also emphasize that Loki asked a great question, which is, who let Pickle out of his cage? You know that on Tuesday nights, he is not allowed anywhere near here.
Well, I just want to stand up and say that I think Pickle Hater is a very important part of this community. And, you know, provides...
That one I pinned on purpose.
That one is important to pin. Yeah, I mean, the story is great. Can I decipher most of that paragraph? Of course, dude.
How long does the timeout last for? I can just warn him?
No.
Wait, they have a warn button now.
Don't warn. Pickle Hater, I'll undo anything he does to you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. Yeah, speak your truth, Pickle.
There is at one point Droxer's timed him out. I'm looking at the history, so I would not be surprised if this is a pattern.
No, dude. No. Pickle Hater, I'm your guardian angel, baby. Don't you worry. Keep slinging that nonsense around. But yeah, I mean, listen, I don't even know enough lingo to fully improvise that. Is Quandale Dingle a thing?
Yeah, it's from a stupid TikTok of some party that was recorded. It's gonna be not funny if I explain it. I teach this brain rot generation, so I'm aware of all of this.
You know this slang. You're such a great decoder of all of this. We can just bring stuff to you, and you'll be able to decode it.
Yeah.
It's
a heavy burden. Heavy is the head that knows what Quandale thinks.
That's true. Oh, okay. Something's happening with the stream.
Yeah, I think we're going into the game.
Okay, you say that, you gotta understand.
Oh no, hang on. Yep, nope, you're wrong.
From my end,
I'm wrong.
From my end, much scarier things. I've seen this stream crash in a million ways. Hadeville, what's up? Okay, we're gonna
Whoa! Prestige Winter Blessed Camille. I've never seen that skin before. It is amazing.
Holy shit!
God damn!
Wow.
That is an intimidating lady with amazing hair.
Yeah, holy God. And that emerald.
Yeah.
Looks like a character out of the new Capenna.
Yeah. Yeah.
Magic the Gathering set.
Yeah.
Which of course
We
Bear
all
just
aware
came
of.
in and said, I do not condone anything Pickle said in this chat. I don't know, dude.
Good.
I don't know.
As we go into the game, Lil Poink is already 7-0.
It feels like it. Off of their rep. I like that Fright Knight Urgot too.
Yeah. It's
a pretty top lane.
The cloth looks very clothy. If that makes sense.
Yes.
And I mean every word I say.
No, you're right. I know exactly what you're saying. I like the Fright Knight Urgot and then the Witch's Brew Blitzcrank. Sort of a spooky synergy.
Yeah, and Jade Dragon Wukong and Dragon Master Swain.
Oh, I like that.
And then Zeri just sort of like
chilling. Zeri's just hanging.
Not an immortal journey,
Just
which sounds exhausting.
Right. No.
Jesus,
Listen,
please let me take a nap. Holy.
Is that Urgot skin the bad guy from Nightmare Before Xmas? Uh-oh. Unable to download
spectator data. The game will now exit.
Okay. Everybody, cross your fingers.
Everybody panic.
Everybody, straight up, freak the fuck out. Okay, we're going to reconnect.
I want to see people in all caps in chat. I want to see people destroying things. Post videos of you burning your house down in Discord. Go crazy.
Bigfoot, we noticed that you were trying to incite a riot on stream. Which shit, guys? No, guys, don't panic. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. Didn't think people would listen to him. Templin. It's your first time here. Don't worry about it. No. Everybody, Guy, Kitty, don't start a riot. No more riots here, okay? Can we?
I've spent so many years of casting just trying to get to the point where I can get chat to go crazy.
I know, dude. This is your dream.
This is it.
Can I just say my screen is completely black and I am worried. Don't worry, guys. Linoleum, can you calm them down? Linoleum, you're responsible. Can you please calm chat down?
Somebody knock Linoleum out. Get him out of
nobody
here.
knock Linoleum over. Linoleum has to calm down. And it seems like our viewership just jumped about 5 or 6 people. If you're joining and the screen is absolutely black, don't worry. This is what we intended. LeChance, don't forget about First Blood. Thank you, Blanco.
First Blood is the stream. The stream is the hunk. The Riot client is the hunk.
Oh, hold on. I'm seeing colors.
Oh, good. Like just around you, like you hadn't been before.
Now I see everything in color.
Oh my god!
Can I just say I've put Linoleum in charge, and instead of calming chat down, Linoleum writes in all caps, "I'm too powerful."
Yes.
This is.
Never mind, Linoleum. You're my first mate. You're my deputy.
No.
Get after it.
No.
Yes. That's what I like to
rebellions.
See.
We can't. Okay, this is unfortunate. Hold on. They can't.
Oh, I hear noises. I hear noises.
Shit, they just saw it as I tabbed away. Okay, now I'm gonna tab back in.
I'm in the game.
Okay.
Oh, but they paused.
Can I just say I love the fucking sportsmanship that's going on right here? Like, both teams have been so chill to each other, and I fucking love that. That
you do have to restream for me, por favor.
Oh, okay. There's no faster way to get on our radar in the low budget LCS than by being kind and nice to the people around you. We immediately
just chill. Everyone's like, "Oh, sick."
Dude, straight up, yeah.
Chill as hell.
Literally, people, staff and admins will go out of the way to be like, "Hey, did you hear about this team that's super chill?" And then everybody's like, "Okay, that team is chill as hell."
Yeah.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? I'm getting this up. We've got.
No, everyone can stop rioting. By the way, you guys are chill. Everything's cool. You can like unburn your house and stuff.
Why do people fucking listen to you?
I'm
trying to calm down the riot. They don't give a shit.
Because I'm a genius.
Okay, hold on a second. What do we got here? We're gonna try. Let's talk about Less Force. See, We know that when he sleeps, he's Rest Force. When he brushes his teeth, he's Crest Force. When he dresses up nicely, he's Vest Force. When he's having a bad time, he's Stressed Force. And when he's being goofy, he's Jest Force. When he's at school, he's Test Force. But to me, he'll always be Best Force. That's Less Force for you. The guy earns it. Lest Force. Honestly,
now I'm trying to think about other stuff. Caressed Force?
Don't write a paragraph for that. Guide Kitty, no. You went to the riot too fast. You were way too giddy to get into riot mode.
When he goes to church, he's Blessed Force?
That's good. You got any more, baby?
I'm working.
All right.
The wheels are turning.
Yeah.
I can smell burning, but I'm thinking really hard.
Oh, no. Calm down. A general thank you to the stat. All the work that's been done. By the way, the screen is supposed to be paused. Don't worry about that.
When he's grating a lemon, he's Zest Force.
That's good. Playing games, he's Quest Force.
Oh, someone says Zest Force too. Yeah. We went different angles, but yeah. Zest works as well.
Good job. All right, Bear. Oh, Jackie.
Correct.
That was. Wait, look at the invade.
Oh.
Holy shit, it's happening. The Flash! He grabs no single! First blood! Oh my god! Through all the West Force memes!
Smiddle Jones is the hunk.
Oh, Smiddle Jones is the hunk. Good remembering. Blanco Mamba's gotta be happy about that. Baby! No better way to lock us into game 2 of this best of 3 series. The Midwest Scrubs versus Big Farma. Branch it off for a second. Listen, the Midwest Scrubs, they needed that. They're on the board. Their backs are up against the wall. They said it. They said, come on, fucking beat us. But they're out here flashing with blitzcrank hooks, getting kills where they can. God damn.
Yeah, that's a huge mental edge too.
Oh yeah.
You're like, I love seeing a team that falls behind and then says,
again, 2 for 2, Tanners! Locked up right there. Great pull. Big boy thick. Listen, they're not going to go quietly into the night. I love that.
Playing with confidence. That's important.
Yeah, listen, it's week 1. You know, there's a long way to go. Have fun, enjoy yourself, learn, take some risks. That's what I want to see out of this team. Jackie Boy's making ginger beer.
Yeah. Don't be conservative with your risk taking. Take all your schmeckles and put them on one team. Exactly like LeChance said.
Shit, I'm starting to sound like you. Okay, they've got level 2. Look where Big Boy Thick is. He's gonna look for an angle, I think. Does he have the pull? Ooh, your sad face taking a lot of damage. There's the heal right there.
Oh, can he hook? Okay.
I was wondering as well if we were gonna get a hook under the tower.
That's a long cooldown early. Oh, that W's. Nice.
Oh, there was an angle. There is an angle there. Big Boy Thick could have pulled them under turret. There was 1 second earlier. Bullet Clubs, Swain mid, let's go. Absolutely. Welcome to the stream. I really feel like we missed something. Look at this, gank in the mid lane. No signal.
Hunk alert. Okay.
Okay, very nice. Okay, wait, yeah, who's the hunk again? Who got that first blood? Smiddle Jones. Smiddle Jones is the hunk. I'm going to do my best to give Blanco Mamba the hunk alert that they absolutely earned. CC landing onto no signal. Mid lane, a lot of pressure on both sides here. You can feel the fervor from the Midwest Scrubs. They want this. Smiddle Jones going in there, gets the Q off. But Aurora is going to make it out. Midwest Scrubs going to get re-engaged on Little Poink, doing so much damage up there. I mean, Little Poink already making a name for themselves in the top lane. Their group is going to have quite the time handling Little Poink the rest of this season. Guide Kitty, I'm all out of scrubs. All in the scrubs. Yeah, man. Listen, there's always time to earn them back. Hunk is out of stock. Do we have stocks on this? Is that something?
Not after yesterday.
Not after yet. Not after yet. You're telling me. Peter Poink. Oh, it's Peter Poinker as well. A lot of poinking.
And Big Poinker in the bot lane.
Yeah, I really am not. I didn't connect all of that until right now. Bigfoot, can you vamp while I run to the other room and turn my air conditioning on?
Yeah, it was a really bad time to take a bite of what I was eating.
What?
Yeah, okay.
Is it ramen? You got this, baby. I believe in you.
No, it's granola.
Be really entertaining.
All right, so I'm chewing my granola. And I hope people join the stream to listen to me chew granola a little bit. So obviously, first blood went to our hunk himself, Smiddle Jones. I apologize. But now we're thinking about where the next kill and the next sort of aggression is going to be. Now, if I'm Smiddle Jones, I'm playing around this Blitzcrank, sets up some nice ganks, and really gets in their head. They need to get confident. They need to get an advantage. They need to start building a lead. And we see Smiddle Jones moving around the bottom. Curious to see if Blitzcrank starts to move forward. And, of course, the stream just decides that that's not an interesting place to watch. Misses the hook. Computer, the robots knew that was going to happen. So looking at some farm, despite the fact that the gold advantage is towards Midwest Scrubs because of that early kill.
I'm back.
The
How'd
farm
you do?
is pretty not great. The
Okay,
farm
all right.
is pretty even across the board, with only Aurora being any amount of behind that I would mention.
I couldn't agree more, Bigfoot. In everything you said, every position you took, I unfailingly and unflinchingly support you in.
Should not have said that.
No, dude, I feel pretty
You're gonna be
confident
getting
about
a
this.
couple of angry emails.
No, I
number
think...
of different affinity groups will be.
No,
reaching out.
dude, no, I stand by what I said.
Okay.
All right.
I wouldn't go to Scandinavia anytime soon.
Oh, damn it. Okay, Aurora, right? How do we feel like this is playing out? A little bit down in farm, but it's a cool bouncing bunny rabbit. I think that's pretty neat.
I agree. What more is there to say?
Pretty much nothing. God.
Yeah, Aurora's a pretty annoying champion to deal with. She can go invisible on half of her abilities. Her W and her ult both let her go real sneaky, which is always really annoying to deal with. And she does a lot of damage when she gets some items. So, despite the fact that she is a little bit behind now, wow, the Camille skin is so cool. That W completely distracted me. It's like all gems and glitter. I just want to watch the Camille.
This is just a really big money buff. Listen, I'm sure we'll see a lot of low point. It seems that we scammed the Full Metal out of their hunk alert. Full Metal, please tell us who you want the hunk to be.
Isn't the hunk Smiddle Jones?
I think something else.
Are we doing it wrong?
You're the ones who stole it.
I didn't make it up.
What do you mean? Wait, who's... Okay. Boy, we need someone... Oh, and I forgot to say, Kevin Oli Cannoli followed us 7 minutes ago, and it was such a good name. I really wanted to say it, but I got distracted by something. Look at Red Team. Look at Big Farma picking up that dragon. First dragon of game 2 is theirs, and I gotta say, cast your minds back. Granted, it was 50 goddamn minutes ago, but cast your mind back to the beginning of game 1, where they traded these objectives as cleanly as they did right now. Metal redeemed it on a blitz hook. So is it Blitzcrank?
So Big Boy Thick is the hunk? I mean, it makes a lot of
so
sense.
close.
To me, that was really close.
Yeah, I think that makes
Who
a lot
is
of
the
sense.
hunk?
Please, someone tell us. We're so bad at our
Tell
job.
me.
This is true professionalism. All right, he just put hashtag GMS. GMS went. Oh, that was so close. These are mere Timos away. Doubt Spartan with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for becoming a majority shareholder for 4 months. Thank you so much. This, 2v1 goes out to you. Banish Toss going to land on Midwest Scrub right here. The Ignite is going down as well. That's the Amumu ult and the Camille ult. They are leaving nothing to chance as they get that kill. I almost sent water flying all over my computer. But we're safe, folks. We're safe.
Computers are waterproof.
Computers are waterproof. Who the fuck is the hunk? Somebody tell us.
It's me.
It's Bigfoot. Bigfoot is the hunk, as far as I'm concerned right now. Okay, Blitz is the hunk. Okay, Blitz is the hunk. Blitz is the hunk.
Oh,
The hunk
Big Boy.
runs forward. Hook goes a little bit wide.
The hunk's hook.
It's like beat poetry.
2 other words that start with H.
Heaves. Hewingly as Smiddle Jones comes in, drops the ult right there. That's going to be the second charge right there. Look at that. Seraphine ult in the trap too, perfectly placed. They're going to catch the Zeri. Oh, the flash away, but it's not enough.
Oh, the turret shot.
Eeyore taken out by that third turret shot. That was a great Seraphine ult.
Is sad face.
I'll point it. Bandage toss. Peter Poinker swinging in on those bandages.
Flash? That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Big Farma putting themselves in some powerful positions.
So let's make note of the fact that Lil Poink has gotten a kill for himself.
Yes. Listen.
And we all know how this story ends.
Yes.
We've seen it before.
We have. Well, listen, if Lil Poink gets another triple kill, which is, I believe, if history repeats itself, will happen in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, you should. Can you show the objectives, please?
Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. There are objectives.
Hey, here we are.
Enjoy them. Minute.
I will.
47. 45 seconds.
44, 43, 42, 41.
People love counting. It's just
That's
the
what
truth.
I've learned, having done this for a while.
What's the Roman? That's 21, XX1. Is that the Roman numeral? I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Good. Glad we got that down. You know, if they did a percentage sort of breakdown, if they did a pie chart of how much we cast and how much is just sort of other things that are being said, it wouldn't look good. It won't look good on our season review, our quarterly review that the other admins give us.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We have gained 60 viewers, so until something bad happens because of it, I refuse to change my behavior. And I adopt that philosophy in every aspect of my life.
I love that, Bigfoot. I love that for you. And you know what?
So at camp name at is spawning an at timer at, and we're seeing some pings there.
Oh, that's good.
So our next fight is probably going to be around these void grubs. We see Wukong and Swain headed up there.
This is where Little Point got his triple kill last time. This is exactly where he got his triple kill.
Keep an eye.
Yo, that's four. That's 4 grubs. They've already broken.
4. He's gonna get 5.
Broken balance.
No, he's not. He's not gonna get 5. But Mumu bandage tosses over. I thought Smiddle Jones held the smite. He did not. So this is probably just gonna be 4 for them. I don't know if they have.
Wait, they're going back. They're going back in. Wait, they stole one.
Oh, we got
it.
Did they
get 6? Wait, did they get 6? No, they only got 5 right there. A fight's gonna break out. They're probably gonna die for this. Oh, that's a flash forward. There's the Aurora ult right there. We all know what it does, and no one needs to say it. Holy shit. So okay, double kill for Aurora. Bigfoot, you're a jungler. Is that worth 5 grubs?
Yeah, it's me. No.
Okay. All right. Well, now we know that. Midwest Scrub's in a little bit of trouble right there.
Giving Aurora 2 kills at 12 minutes for at 1 more grub than you already had. I would not make that trade.
Yeah.
One time I remember, and I don't know if this is actually like statistically accurate. That's just always been in my head, and I'm gonna stop talking and tell the story after because you're about to cast something right now.
Oh shit! No signal coming in right here. Now they don't have the old big boy thick walking up. Gonna get that front line going on. They will take the damage, and Eeyore Sad Face is going to get out there. Sad, of course, because their support died. But they died to protect him, and that's pretty beautiful. Midwest Scrub just going forward.
I don't think you can fight this.
Not in the... I don't know.
He's low on mana. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're going to get dragged.
Yeah. Big Farma got a little bit of a gold lead right here. Going to take their second dragon. Swain, just toss it in. See if you can get the kill or the steal, you know?
Yeah. Just toss it in.
Yeah, just toss it in.
So, I remember watching an interview a long time ago with Hooney when he was... playing in the LCS.
I know exactly what you're gonna say. Go for it.
And they asked him, they were like, how many kills is a dragon worth?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, none. He was like, 0.
Yes.
Nothing is worth, he's like, nothing is worth dying for at that point. And I don't know if he was right. I don't know if this is outdated information. I have no idea if I'm even applying it correctly. But in my head, I'm like, the answer's none.
Holy shit, Lil Poink has so much damage, and they are going for the kill, and they get it! Lil Poink.
Yeah. Got poinked.
Got Poink. Doing it up there in the top lane.
Got poinked.
Guy
happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of us. Sure as hell would have
happened.
happened.
He's on a heater. He's on a heater.
On a heater, and listen, other baseball terms.
Too.
He's gonna get on base. Is that what you said?
I said he's gonna get plates too.
Oh, okay. I was just in baseball land.
Yeah, I don't actually know where heater's from. I think it just means that you're on fire.
Huh.
Maybe it's a baseball term.
Okay, all right. That's something. Hey, if anybody out there in chat knows the etymology of the term heater, you let us know.
So those grubs did just help them take that first turret down there. That is going to be very helpful.
Yeah.
Eeyore, sad face, and Big Boy Thick.
Yeah.
Who of course is the hunk.
Yes.
Grab that turret.
Yes.
Pretty early first turret. They got all their plates off of it, I think. They might have missed one plate.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe two.
What's a plate between friends?
That's still pretty early. Well, it's a couple hundred gold.
That's true. Sammy knows heater from baseball. Okay, Harold is up for grabs. Nice bandage toss. It is going to connect. Peter Poinker just on point right here. So he grabs another one.
Peter Poinker picked a pack of
ergots because Big Boing think there's going to be the flash, but now they're going to be collapsed on 3v4.
Pincer movement.
Incredible pincer movement right there, and there's the Aurora ult trapping people indeed. Your sad face is ulting. They lose one as they run, but you know what? Two getting out of there better than none of them getting out of there.
Yeah, that's true, but it's not great. Harold's going to reset a little bit, but it's still going to go the way of Big Farma. Big Farma feeling really good. Great rotation from Jinx to move into the mid lane, grab those waves. Now the turret's down. They don't really have a good reason to be anywhere other than mid now. You just want Jinx to farm. Jinx already has an Infinity Edge and boots finished. Just content to be farming wave after wave. Big Farma is the team that scales this game, and they're ahead. So this is a really tough position for Midwest scrubs to be in.
Absolutely.
They need to make something happen. And I don't really know what the move that they want to do is here. I'm curious to see specifically where Wukong starts to go. Now that the bot lanes have rotated towards mid and are farming.
There's a pull. Tanner gets pulled right there. The Ignite goes down too, but Big Poinker pushing him off.
Damage.
Those rockets really dealing damage. Ult connects as well, but no kills come through.
Poinker does a ton of damage. Eeyore's headface doesn't really have the stuff quite yet to blow someone up off of that hook. And that's kind of what I was getting to, what I was, wondering where Spindle Jones was going to go, because now that the lanes have sort of settled into this mid-game 1-2-1 state, the scales will tip depending on where the jungler goes. And he's gonna maybe go.
There's a dive. There's a dash over. Sad face in a rough spot. The Ignite coming down. The Camille ult for good measure as well. And look at this. Rift Herald being dropped in the mid lane too. Omega, honestly, doing real solid on this Swain right here.
This is a masterclass in snowballing.
Yes.
They are taking everything.
Absolutely.
And now they're going to dive bottom.
Yeah, the really limit testing. Look at that. The Camille and Aurora ult right there.
Camille's going to die.
Oh! Shut down, Lil Poink.
Okay.
First death. Omega can sleep easy tonight. There's two ults layered on top of each other. Will they get out? Nice pull in, but unfortunately, just everybody is there. Big Pharma always masterclass in poink balling. Too true. That is the term that is said.
They're on a poinker right now.
They're on poink. Also, somebody said that, who is this? Nomber said they're fairly certain heater comes from gambling. And Linoleum said, I'm extremely familiar with gambling. Just thought that was funny. Sometimes that all it has to be.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a quick etymology.
Look it up, man.
Heater. Oh, they're gonna think it's like a thing that radiates heat, though.
Again, said it before. This is week 1. This is also an excellent week to learn, figure out where your strengths and weaknesses are and what you can take into week 2. Peter Poinker on the run, getting pulled back. Can they kill him? Do they have the damage? Zeri is here. Need to get some ults off because the rest of the team's coming as well. Peter Poinker, eeing in, but hold on a second. This is going to be a full 5v5 right here as we have a fight bouncing all over the place as blast cones are hit. Spindle Jones looking quite low. Jinx is going to get excited. Big Poinker now in a really good spot. If they can get some more kills, they're excited. Jinx kiting backwards as Ear Fashion tries to get damage onto them, but they get another kill. Poinker makes it back to tower, and now 2v1 Midwest Scrub looking quite low as Omega going to come back down. Swain, oh my god, Poinker with another one. That's going to be the triple kill. Can they get the quadra? That's the A nice right there into the dragon. Big Farma comes out on top.
This is huge for them. They are on a heater, a word referring to being on a good streak of winning poker hands.
Wow. Wow, that was
or
good.
Other
that
casino games. Thank you.
That was seamless, dude. Absolutely seamless.
Thank you so much.
Well, hot diggity dog damn. Big Pharma in an absolutely dominating position right now in this game.
It's always really tough now to be in a position like Midwest Scrubs are, because it's like, okay, not only are we not the scaling team, but we are.
In the ult. Wait, they get 3 people on the ult right there. Bandit toss in, Peter Poinkert. Now that black screen you're seeing on purpose. Don't
panic
even
again.
worry
Panic
about
again.
it.
Everyone panic.
No.
Panicking.
We don't need to panic. We don't need to riot yet. Give it time. Okay, we're back. Totally fucking on purpose.
Stop your panicking.
Dude, Lil Point going in right here, going for the 4v1, takes the blast cone out of there and buying time for his team as they
take a 20-minute Baron on spawn.
Oh my god, this is the dream, and Big Pharma flexing and showing us fundamentals, right? Lots of teams throw leads, but not Big Pharma. They're saying we know exactly how to play this. They're going to get spotted
If you're the
out.
scaling team and you're snowballing, this is what you should do. If you are this far ahead, absolutely take a 20-minute Baron, back by your items, and just ram it. Go mid, push. Don't stop until the Nexus is dead. You have so much gold. You are up 10k plus at 20 minutes. You have Baron on all 5 members. You have a Fed Jinx who already has 2.5 items. You have a Camille who no one can touch in the side lane, TPing bottom. They're going to do a 4-1 push. They just want to end this game.
Yes, never stop blowing up. By the way, Linoleum Bonaparte said, everyone eat the person to your left. So everybody get on that right there. Great pick. I gotta say, they are using this Aurora ult to great effect. They're really using it as lockdown, but we've just seen it time and time again. And that on top of the Camille ult, just a very interesting layering. Well, big circle on big circle.
It's such a nice pick. I think it's a really interesting champion because it does a lot of things well. It does damage, it's got decent wave clear, it's got some CC and lockdown, but it also is sort of that annoying kind of trickstery thing. So we do have 2 people on the Camille right now, and even if they don't kill her, or even if they do kill her, I don't think it's going to matter because the rest of Big Pharma is just ending the game.
Oh, yes, they are pushing in the mid lane. They're going to root up the Swain right there. Lil Point going to go in. Midwest Scrub looking quite low. Omega, the Swain dealing damage, but getting taken down. Your sad face ripped apart as well. Then there's next. Little Point taken out. And just everybody's gone. There it is. The full Coriander ace into a sweeping win from Big Pharma, snowballing with the Baron buff still active. They are gonna do it in 2 here, folks. Though, Big Boy Thick. That was a pull at the end.
That was a hunk move. That was a certified hunk play.
Hunk move. We did it, Blanco Mamba. We called him the hunk. Oh, wait, no. I mean, real metal? Full metal?
Crushed it first try.
Crushed it first try. We did it so good. We're so good at casting. Incredible.
Yeah, that was nuts.
So nuts. So crazy. Absolute incredible showing here from Big Pharma and just full ass.
That was just full ass. That was just a full ass end to the game.
Just full ass. 100%.
Well, they put their full ass on the pedal and it touched the metal.
They absolutely did. And hats off as well to Midwest Scrubs. There's a lot of season left. I look forward to watching that team grow. They seem chill as fuck. I love that. And listen, thank you, Tanner. Much appreciated. Bigfoot, shall we do one of our famous 2-question interviews? You give a question, I give a question, and that's it.
What if this time we did a reverse interview where we pull someone in and they ask each of us 2 questions?
About the game or just in general?
In general.
Just in general. I love that. Now,
about anything.
Now, since we haven't cleared that at all with this person,
No, we'll ask them questions this time, but next time
I
these
like
winners
that.
better be ready with some hard-hitting questions for me and LeChance.
Listen, Bigfoot, I love our next time plans. We have a lot of next time plans. I feel like we said something earlier that we were gonna do. Listen,
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I wouldn't either. I've already carte blanche agreed with you
I don't even
on
know
everything.
who you are.
Who is it? The Big Pharma.
Yeah.
Big Pharma. Send one person to community if you want to have a quick interview. Folks, hot damn if this hasn't been the low budget LCS. Bullet Club, what have you done to that chat?
Yeah, what is that? What? Hello?
Giga
I
Chad
can
Swain
pause
Tom.
it. I can resume it. What is happening?
Wait, that's awesome. I'll tell you what, that got my attention.
It doesn't
You
do anything.
pinned it again.
I did that one on purpose. It doesn't do anything when you pin it there.
Oh my
I want to
god,
see if it would make
that's
the
so
stuff
funny.
animate if I pinned it.
That's so fucking funny. Listen,
I would
folks.
love Lil Poink to come and get interviewed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's there.
He's there. All right, let's pull him on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to them to the desk. It is Lil Poink, the dastardly, death-defying, destructive top laner of Big Pharma. Lil Poink, congratulations on the game. We're each going to ask you one question, but first, and this one doesn't count, how are you feeling after that win?
Oh, that was amazing. That was great. Had a great time. Yeah. Very good.
Beautiful. Now, I'm going to throw Bigfoot under the bus and say, Bigfoot, you're first. What's your question? Lead us off and make it a good one. Poink, by the way, he was saying this one's going to like knock your socks off. It's going to be the kind of thing where they clip and they're like, wow, he's such an insightful interviewer. Hit him, Bigfoot.
How many kills in a single game is it going to take for you to evolve into Big Poink?
Ooh. Wow.
That's actually not a bad question.
That is a good question. That is, I think, I feel like my teammates already have. We've got Big Poinkers, so I don't know if
That's
I need
true.
to be. I don't know if I need to.
Oh,
Evolve,
you're right.
You know?
Yeah.
We kind of got a little thing going, but
It's really beautiful.
maybe, if maybe medium Poink, I could see like 20 kills probably.
Okay.
I don't think I've evolved
You
quite
heard it here
yet.
first. If he gets
Yeah.
20 kills,
If I get 20
he
kills, I'll be
might
medium Poink.
maybe
Yeah.
change his name to Medium Poink.
Yeah.
Listen, I love it. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, here's my question. Game 1,
Yeah.
masterclass, right? You pop off on that Ornn, you get that triple kill. You're nigh unkillable. No one can touch you. Game 2. Now correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe this will invalidate the whole question. Ornn was not banned, right?
It was not banned. No.
But you say, I don't need to run it back. I'm going to pick something else out. Is this just a testament to the depth of your champion pool? Or are you just like, listen, Camille is the tool for the job?
No, I think. I have a lot of fun on Camille. Number one, I think it's my favorite champion. She's so fun. But I think it's a better pick into the Urgot, and they showed Urgot first pick. So, yeah, it was a pretty easy counter pick. I think was the idea there.
Beautiful heads up play. Very smart. Obviously, paid off dividends. Can you give us a little bit of insight of what we can expect to see from Big Pharma in this season of the low budget LCS? What's in the future for your team?
Well, first off, new PCs for my teammates. We had
Yes.
two people who had to swap computers.
Had to swap computers?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's ugly. So, with the profits that we are receiving from selling our drugs,
Good.
obviously,
Of course, obviously.
yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
I think step one will be getting a new computer, or at least solving those technical issues, so that we don't have 30 minutes of delays again.
Yeah, no signal. Having no signal was sort of a beautiful.
It's poetic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with their summoner name? Do they play sort of on a potato that reliably fails them, or is that just coincidence?
He actually has probably the best PC out of any of
Oh
us.
my god!
So, yeah, no, it was interesting. Yeah,
Some deity tried to
Another
strike you
friend.
down, and you guys
Yeah.
weaseled out of their grip and fought back.
Absolutely. And then second, this is we're just a bunch of dudes who enjoy League. This is our first time kind of breaking into like an organized setting. We kind of enjoy Clash. Decided let's do this more often. Let's find an avenue to make this a more regular thing. Have organized teams and have fun in that sense. So hopefully get better, be competitive. Our expectations were low going into this just because we've never been in a setting like this before. But yeah, get better, have fun.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
That is fantastic. Y'all
Get better,
sound like
have fun.
a wonderful group of people. Get better, have fun. Bigfoot, you have anything else you'd like to ask Point before we let them go?
No.
Yeah, you don't gotta.
I think you did great.
Yeah, you did great, man. I hope you feel great about yourself. Y'all seem very chill. Poink, thank you so much for joining us up here on the desk. And
thanks for having me.
Of course, we're happy to have you in the league too. You said it was your first time.
It is. Yeah.
We're excited that you found us. I don't know how you found us, but we're happy that you did.
Yes, me too. I'm not sure how we found you either. I think Tanner's the one who tracked you down. But yeah.
Fuck yeah. It can even just be a mystery in general.
Exactly. Yeah.
Love mysteries.
All right, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Another friend.
That was Lil Poink,
Hell
top laner extraordinaire.
Get better, have fun.
Get better, have fun.
Don't worry, I pinned it.
Honestly, sounds like a super chill dude. Looking forward to seeing more from Big Pharma. Also, real quick, thank you, Effelin4, John Valderino 19, and Charm Park for being the newest investors in the low budget LCS. Doubt Spartan with the Prime sub 4 months. Thank you so much. Sammy 2 Slap.
Hell yeah.
Another Prime sub, but 19 months. You fucking kidding? Thank you all so much. We have been and will continue to be the low budget LCS. We will have more streams for you guys this week. We're gonna raid somebody.
Few things real quick.
Another
Hit
friend.
him, dude.
You
Hit
need
'em.
to pay out the schmeckles,
Holy
which someone
shit,
asked
dude.
for.
You're absolutely right. Thank you.
2, we've already had requests to raid Captain Flowers as an option.
Excellent.
Just toss that out there. You, of course, can do something different if you'd like.
No, we will engage the Captain Flowers doctrine, which is just sort of to raid
Captain Flowers.
Captain Flowers whenever Captain Flowers is available to raid. Also, just good League of Legends content over there. All right, folks. Like I said, there will be streams tomorrow and the day after that, and dare I even fucking say it, maybe the day after that. My name's LeChance. I've been joined by the wonderful, wonderful Bigfoot.
That's me.
And we'll see you later, guys. Let's we'll start that raid. All right. Bye, folks.
Bye.